Baba God, I believe you, Baba. Baba God, I believe you. I believe everything you say. As you talk, you go do Baba God, I believe you. As you talk, you go do Baba God, I believe you.
Angel 92.3.
We praise my name. We praise my name, oh Lord. We praise my name, oh Lord. We praise my name, oh Lord. Yeah, I say we praise my name, oh Lord. We praise my name. We praise my name, oh Lord. We praise it shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. What the Lord has done for me, it shall be permanent. Let's go. It shall be permanent. It shall be. Hey, what the Lord has done for me, it shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. Calvary, Grandma. Eja sabuene, eja ngwane, just tell me. Calvary, Grandma. Grandma. Calvary, Grandma. Grandma. Yeah, my Lord is good.
Angel 96.1.
My Lord is good.
Mama so much me ate e wajumede ni so a anya sam keto kwa ye wi a eye bigi ene nani e betena se na fei omo so papa nsem ni ansana ye de afisam no enso atoa so ene dia so etimi akoso a anya sam keto kwa obetimi join e wo eye social media no so no Facebook no Angela from Kumasi 96.1 Angela from Kumasi 96.1 and no Facebook no and I would join in our fay and some I did to join no also what me enjoy and the dia so etima koso sanso and a YouTube one no Angel Angel Kumase, Antessa Angela from Kumasia, Obetimi a join na and summer and this way go YouTube one no also answer etimiaka and the diaso etimia kosua and yasam kito kwaya common on it near the mononin no. Edia Twitter da me for mutation no and what na beja for bem na ensama eno etima bani nyina no omu enso adoso nsem ene bia so etimi akoso a enya asem keto akwa Starboy ewa running to ya toa oba be som na fei odede aka no enso etimi atoa so ene bia so etimi akoso nche na mo no nsem no eya me Starboy ene dia mo no nsem no ede emamo ene bia so etimi akoso ntuni ba bia akọ ewo se stay na ensema eno ebenya no moso matimi enjoy emebia so atimi akoso kamantino ye kwamono ne ne edamono ne nsam no ade amete fa mute so no enra match sauro a eno atimi akoso Getafe omu ewo La Liga nim ebo 2 goals a Girona omu etekanim bako game eno akoso abrante na ne tin ade tese eno eye Mario Martin on the torch na di kan ade ma Girona na se Getafe team no eno Borja Mayola onu ensuno esego adima team no ansana Christians 20 onu atekanim bako adema bobokua ne team ani tese Girona team no enti Borja Mayola ani enfantu tase Mario Martin etu go so boy no ena ma Getafe team no etime win sa game enu ekosua yade wansam na tuta na sese Girona team no and no man koye because a seasons ago now just a Girona compete bigger and no man koso edimomo last 2 seasons and Kobasem omu and so etime qualify to the Champions League and no man etime koso but yes 2 seasons here and no man shadam fire and for my Girona team no just as see me say 11 matches Girona team no and so etime bono omu I was 7 points omu added that table no so omu ne tatuo La Liga na and we cost no omu coach na ne team and Michel Sanchez and owura no ombeja no kwan amena ko anase enya to owura no ombeja no kwan amena ko nam say the team ye say omu enya no kwan na so omu ka so owura no enso ento so and juma for team na and no be yire ye pa answer say don't want some no and they met for Sanso and Getafe team no omu ewo form out so ora ne team and it just a bodalasa onu ekoti Getafe team no or just a former omu ewa emasusia mekasa atwediano omafro amaba tosu makumaku ensia and just omu 17 pisa enu aye Getafe omu team no and yet wasam no and so team ya Twitter enya sam ketwa enra sometime na game no and so no advantage bako ne team and it just Louis Miller na owura no onse wanyine pa 31 years and osia kan edema Getafe team no na abusuafo no emeresa game and no koso no ne papa emeresa game no emebia so etime koso na yase baller and not Louis Miller boy edema tese Getafe team no ayesa time aye na free no na ayesta no nyina no omu asore enso etim de drum na so omu ya standing ovation edema owura no na de ba hu ya ne sa time na stadium ho and some netimi asori a omu bom nsam de mo owura no o papa de wo move kra a chese papa ne to no a wode ne nsa gwaka ne nsam ye no and some netimi de abosu san ena supporters ni dano enso bom nsam de makura na ne de ade tese Louis Miller eno ane tese dieba ye de san story no ade me tefonti enra Getafe mata omu ane Girona ade sia kano ene ye de san game no enso etimdi atuta enano player ye de emamo enso na wa tese show so eno da Dortmund enso ekwa away ema tese game eno etima course in Dortmund ekwa se kabakua bobokua ne team ade tese Omantimante Saka and no course Sahu Gurase onom and a two Satrano Anima Dortmund team na Omu Ansono and when it's a game no Cecia Mekase Dortmund Abetosum no after some our 20 points Omu the second place Bowo the team at the Bayern Omina Dikaya Omu our 24 points and no Anitasa Diaba. Yeah, this our story, you know. And I met for I met some Muslim in the and I met Saura and on I met him a Cosino, a Kobasa RB Leipzig, and send a game now, obey Dortmund, Sakobasa Stuttgart, and so send a game now, obey Dortmund, and the few second place for and maybe also at him a Kosua. Yeah, this our story, you know, and some let him there to 20 matches Saura, and not a Cosino, and you do want some no, and you Twitter and the matches no, and I'll find me out tomorrow. A game Sauro Becosino, Starboy Tracia, or Monsa the game no, and some Dabesiaka, yet and was some Twitter, Nansena Makato say, Saudi Wani at Turkey, just a refuge no, and some Hunu. ɛna ɔmo di no take hɔ akyɛ sɛ matches awura ɛkɔ so a yɛde kakra tɛkyerɛ a yɛfu sɛ ɛyɛ saa game no yɛn nso ɛbɛnya sika kakra di no referees no ɛde to tata ɛne nti sɛ ɔno ɔwuram na sɛ ebi ɔkɔtwa sɛ ebia ɛyɛ saa time we mema yellow card saa yellow card say anasɛm mebɛsɛ saa game no yellow cards bɛ miɛnsa ɛna tɛsɛ no ɛtumi bɛma sɛ wokɔtwa sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yellow card ɛnso ɛyɛ bɛ fɔ ɛbɛma na tɛsɛ ɔno no deɛ ɔno no atwa no ɛna ɔhwɛ sɛ ɛno ɛbɛtumi abɛm ɛma no ma so ɛtumi akɔ so that day no meka kyerɛ sɛ officials a ɔmo ɛwɔ tɛsɛ yɛ tɛki no ɔmo yɛ 571 ɛna ɔmo di referees a ɛno I just a Turkish league no and what to lower tier and I get your Kenyan on. ɛna ɔmo hwɛ ɛmɛkyɛ saa games no ɛtumi across ɛmu maako 371 ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔmo so ɔmo fo sɛ ɔmo ɛwɔ saa betting account a ɛno ɛnso kɔ so na sisi a meka sɛ ɛnhwɛmu a ɛno ɛkɔ so no ɔmo nsa so ɛyɛ referees bi nom ɛma sisi a meka sɛ out of ɛyɛ de sɛ 152 referees a mede bɛto kyɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛnso ɛtwa ɛyɛ tata ɛwɔ kyɛ sɛ saa games ahorow a ɛno Cosino, emu 141, omu a suspend omu, Achasa non 8 months, omu so much omu suspend oma, ombeku, Ayataka League, and it is Siameka Tiamate, and some then say Emuma Kumako 149, and Achasa suspend oma, omu so him, Sakobas a bomua, and Yasotian. Omunsa bekano enya keto akwa we krampuna omunyanya no makura nwie no ena 8 months ena de amamo no enti se kobaso omunya no mawie na se omuhum se sabi nsɛmhunu na modie ante se motwatwatwa ema manfo bi enso elusu match sawro a enu ekoso ene asotwe no enso betimi adoso ye pa ema bia so atimi akoso a ye de sa story no enso betimi atita ema twesam so matimi atiye toaso ne de ensam no and some let me your Twitter, and better just a Paul Pogba, Yamia to a weekend gamer, AS Monaco, and some the Bessiake, MSA game no, and some let me a Cosinanka Urano, a betimia bossa gamer, and on Ababasino, Namum Jamete Enra. And it's a trend across no, Urano, Asa twisting ankle, MSC Americas Urano, Omusian fan Twitter, and some Nasa, warrior known. Ebetima mana doubtful wanya doubtful krana obe mesis game ya weekend eno ebosono na omosi prano enye prebia eye serious a emra trefiate nyame ya duma onhwa next week no owura no ehu betimi atona sekobaso Monaco omuko chiripa ono ebetimi next aka next week eno ane chese de betoja eno that is our story no ade ma chefo emamo so matimi atina owura ne dem ade chese Aaron Ramsey nanse mene Mawuko Doe just Matisse Owura ne se ne kraman aira ewa tese eye Mexico emam ade just so kraman wa ubehu no ade amano no owa tade de ma pa because kraman ya kraman a otana kuma so Entino, so when who cramina, a bayer pa, Emma Tessamam update, then some Enyan Casa Cramino, Emma Biasu Etima Kosokama, na anano pay dear bay, Yasu Owura say Cramino uno, Entim Sabapimne, Nasa Owu Cramine dia, and Yasa Obia Chinakuno, Anasam Obia Viana dia Quaquasefie, and to a who say Mexico Chrono, Omunya Papa, Artisan, Memetem Cramabo Cremo, Crame. Meyatano, Kramano, Metono, Nasa Kramanaira, Namidi Abatutan, our social media so as a Wabu Kramania Mamino, Memosika, Nabapimne, Nasa Kramani Enya Madia, and your own team to us on our Mexico, El Chromobium, and Intonon. Diamante, and it's a yene contractor on the Bobo Quantity, and it is a Pumas, Ewonon. Yes, Rana cancels our contract, no, and I'm saying a Kramana Irano, Esena Kuma Ayania, Emasame Casorano, and some Nessie or Genoa, or no, and Chelsea, and Diamante, and some Nennis Orano, I cancel the contract now, and no, and it's a Jeba, Yadia to the sober to the crosser, Wabu Kamana Manano, £15,000 and obetua edi amount enya sika dafumo £15,000 no aya sika eno aya chesatia odi betu da sekrama no samo humana onu betu atua da mabasise no wa hu krama no eni to wura no asinya no betumi atoa so asina kan enso na wo chese mexico biema ya this story no enso na timi atuta emama sumatimi ati owura na ne dim ade chese asemvenga ekochi Arsenal Emma Ura no Oye no ode na tuma ba na wie ya awo Arsenal team no na Asenvenga kasa enano pay ante so Ura no asem fam to just ade ba ko eye no fom so kase pa ni se onon se oye na dwen se odenitor enso de man just asumesi a otosani panunko a na sa time na okọ Arsenal team no na eyodo Awadima Arsenal team no and a Kubasa or coaching for Arsenal. I just have so many years or no Asenvenga and some let me coach Arsenal team no and I'm say a doom rebino Real Madrid team no by Madrid called Omuba twice. Omidi kan baba ko one ko and a second one and so etime baye and also one sanko and what you know Juventus by Manchester United by and your front tutor and some that's a PSG almost Basanka. Ombe so mo sign owura na ne tin ade tese Asenvenga na mo venga se wanko enam odo na tese awade ma Arsenal team no enti na mo se na owura ne trase na tese obon kompo kore na chi na se enam onu edinai sa clubs wenyina na se wanko kokochi sa clubs na owura ne so wanu no ho ese ono anso antimi anya sade no atese me tese eni Asenvenga and this so no enso ngati nya to jana o se o change environment in kakra na I was saying onu every Arsenal team no na okoko tisa clubs here me to obuti and some that me to Asenvenga and this story no and some that me to and na no pay ya di emamo e run up so no so Emma, Bibia so etima kosa tu wasem no edema for obetimia join ewo eye Facebook no so Angela from Kumasi 96.1 artist and some no and ya de mamo Emma bia so etima kosa ya den saminya Twitter enai yanto so ewo England na yamfa and some mamo Emma bia so entima koso kama England no matches Aurobe Kosu and after said this games no Adi Baba Tuta Emma so much matina and no Manchester team no every game. Sanso and your front to just Liverpool almost our gamer and non I bet in your coso na Obakan and Sembeto just almost our festive season and non ayatese ayedena omu enso edidi no eno ayatese aye Christmas break no ayanan omu tabo matches auro emasa games no enso etimetoja na almost this time no enya dia games na ayana bebrebe no eno sa boxing day no omu matches ni bakoso ba ko pebi ena ombeyi Edi aso na chese omoso etimi abosa game no and in this story in beto jani say na say do boxing there mama enjoy pa because a free anopa e bia be 12:30 awiamu ho and some ade economy ensa ekono na ekononum ewuram na nwotwe no eya na chese mobo games awuro a mama yeso etimi enjoy and in this akoba say do boxing day na say most crab matches ni nyina firi ho na mo te ba ko pe and akwa story and dia na mo pa kire Emam, yes, so many about just a gentia, Omu Ayisa games, no, and some letting the through a man of Kabakupano, Ayasa Champions League, Omu Atrem, MSC Americasen, Matisano, and so Etimi Adosano, I didn't know Moya Sadiano, Namum Yasuko Yuka, and the controversy, and some letting me about Emma Omuntu Omuasa, Genting. And I'll cover Sessa games and no across the Boston Teno, Omoyin Yade Furo, I'm a no, and some Latina Kabakua, and no Anistoria. I'm a Twitter, yet and was some Natujana, and none pay Premier League for Nisian from Twitter, say, and yes, our Boston Teno, Match Bakua. And no better my courses out there no Manchester United Ombebo Old Trafford now almost on Manchester Newcastle United and Ebesia and Tisaden a numero what and as I came no ebet my course I know your boss in Tena and no I Manchester team no and Newcastle and Ebesia and as I came no and some that in my course yeah this our story no and I met for Emma so much in Tisadia ɛno bɛsi akɔ no ɛne ɛde ho asɛm no ɛde ama mo ɛnso ɛwɔ show no so na yɛtoa so ade nsɛm na ba Manchester team play of the month no ɛkɔ Brian Mbeumo ankyɛ game no anaasɛ owura no ɛma ne bɔ nansɛ wɔbɔ ɛde ama team no ɛwɔ soro paa enti sɛ Mbeumo ɛbɔ adwuma saa deɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ Manchester team no ɛbɔ n'aba so ɛma sisi ameka sɛ Brian Mbeumo ɛna agye ɛyɛ play of the month a ɛde asi ne na so na wokɔ Fantasy Premier League na si amfa nto gya sɛ ɛfiri ɛyɛ saa game 5 ɛde kɔpem ɛyɛ game 9 ɛno ɛtumi akɔ so no boy na ne din ɛde Mbeumo ɛne player ɔyɛ the hottest player ɛwɔ Premier League ɛyɛ Fantasy Premier League na ɛno kɔ so no ɛnti sɛ ɔfɛfɛ to ɛyɛ Facebook no so a wobɛhwɛ a ɔno na nya more points na ne points no ɛyɛ 35 points every game 5 ɛde kɔpem game 9 ɛno ɛkyɛ Premier League games a ɛno akɔ so 35 points ɛna Mbeumo ɛnsa ɛtumi aka Declan Rice ɛtɔ mmienu ɛwɔ 33 points Danny Welbeck ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa 32 points Matikas ɛwɔ 31 ɛna Igor Thiago ɛnso lɛsina aka Brentford a ɔno ɛwɔ 30 points a when ɛyɛ Premier League no on fantasy no ɛne ɛte wɔsɛm no ɛnso lɛtimi de atogya ne nyina no ayɛ nsɛm a yɛde ɛma tiefoɔ ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadi ne so na sɛ Crystal Palace ɛyɛ Liverpool team no di asɛm paa ɛma kyɛ sɛ Liverpool foɔ no kora no Crystal Palace a na pɛ baabi akɔdwane akɔtɛ akyɛ sɛ nsɛm no ayere paa na mmom yɛsɛ Crystal Palace team no ɔhwɛ number of games a sɛsi America sɛ ba bɛbɔ a ma memfa nto dwa sɛ after sɛ sɛ Liverpool team no a qualify ɛwɔ Carabao Cup a nyame yɛ adoma no ebetimi akɔsi no menya ne nkyɛ sɛ ɔmbɛbɔ 4 matches in 8 days masa sɛ Premier League ne deɛ anaasɛ football no deɛ akɔakɔ no ayɛhu paa ɔmbɔ 4 matches in 8 days enti no sɛ strike a na sɛ match bia ɛda sɛn wenom nya time kora no ɛna ɛnso atimi arɛse ɛma sisi America sɛ matches no 14 December ne Manchester City 18 December and also game 21st Omni Leeds and 16th and some aye Carabao Cup final and on ebetimi akosintene sorry matches awura and no bekoswa na say in the space of 8 days no and omobosa game no and bia so etimi akoso and no other game and on akoso ese Liverpool ekema kuma kumiensa a Liverpool team no entimi antisaka and no akoso no sanso esia kai after 3 days and a Crystal Palace team no e bodecha Brentford na said coach no esia bona gene e dia chesa empanifo na sisa first no eno enso anya ketwa kra na oso no onte asese sadia no enso kosinti coacha ne din ade Oliver Glasner ensama odi atoja se enen fixtures na eboboso no adenti no se Crystal Palace in the space of 3 days almost 2 matches adan enti munya adia kakra bi kwan from a place no ema place en rest kakra de bia no obobo na 2 days 3 days time e wo so msa kwesi akabasa enom entimi emwo mu yenkensema Oliver Glasner o coach Crystal Palace etim no edituja.
When I heard it the first time yesterday, I couldn't even believe it, that they are considering this. I'm really upset because I spoke about this issue 3 months ago when I looked at the schedule. So then in the summer, in the off season, there are people who have to work on the schedule, and I would really prefer if they talk together. Yeah, and because you have international games, you have the 2 cup competitions, and you have the Premier League games. So it would be nice if UEFA, Premier League, FA, and the EFL talk together. FIFA is the highest, let's say, board or highest organization in football. They suggest a mandatory 72 hours between 2 competitive games. And now here in England they say we don't care what they are telling us. So that was really that makes me upset. I think you hear it when I'm talking about it. There's AFCON as well, so that means maybe we don't have all these professional players, and that is what I mentioned when we played now at Liverpool. So then they're coming thousands of people, of fans, into the stadium, paying money. Yeah, maybe it's the first experience in watching these games. And they want to see the best players. They don't want to see that we say, okay, then we play with our under 18. I expect that this doesn't happen.
Hey, and no, I am Sama Oliver Glasner or no a coach Crystal Palace team no, and no a bofu and I'm said 3 days. Omo the bought 2 matches after sa. Omo as a Liverpool team no, a kama kumbiansa. Liverpool team the anti-antisa gamer and no etime course no, and no edja or the Sansam no, and so let him there to Michaela Teta, and so and a coach Arsenal. Omo a team no. Honestly, Jano, I have 7 matches in 22 days. That's almost 3 days biao, and almost Bessia can't say. Managers no, amateur say, Omaja pass, Adentina is no, Omama matches no, Abobo Susa, and Tika Crebiana press no, Omo e prepra, Oko Retosia, Dodwana epra, Oko a Piasia, Dodwana epra, Bassa Timno, Omo de Pranade, Aya dea a home we pa, Entinum, matches no at Dawson, Entina Sisa de Winina, and so that him in Yaba, Mikala Tetasian from Twitter, as I some more planning for fixtures are. Ayana Monune, a players in the warfare, and now for supporters in the home. Diaken Yinano, Aya Adia, I was somewhere 20, and I say, Sikasam, and all can and win here, dear. A players in the warfare, and now for a supporters no, and also some Junomo, and I'm saying name, Sakobasa Arsenal team no, El Kosia kind, Nasa players in the warfare, and ye, Nabasunum, a prepra, and no Aha team, and no, and as Sia Mekase, Ama Basa, Omutim no Edgitano, and Nutina Sia Mekase, Oko Piasia, Omutim no, and so Enquayeno, and Tene, I was some Tanase, Namatoto no May, Sada Baya, and no Mabetima Cosmecala Tata.
Well, every decision that we make in terms of a fixture has to be guided on 2 main things. I think players' welfare and then supporters. That's it. And the rest has to come very, very far away from that. And we should never forget that principle. That's the only thing I would say. We have the best league in the world, and we cannot just open any window for anything just to lose that, because we don't respect that and we forget what we are made of and what it makes this game and this league so special. And if we respect that, I'm sure we're going to be totally fine.
Okay, and no, I am Sama Michaela Teta, no, a coach Arsenal team, no, and or the Sansam no idea Twitter, Yadamete for Oko Premier League, Kinua, Unim Aya Clubsa, Omu a creative chance Dodopa, I was a Premier League Cosino, Liverpool Tibro, and a creative most chances are our league him 107, and a Liverpool team no creative Manchester United, and a Tosumiano 102, and also 101, and a Manchester so creative Man City team no, I 95, Newcastle United, I 91, and in front of us Arsenal, I 89, yet I want some to the Gentia, make us the same way. And they are trying to say, last year, Manchester about 38 matches, are Manchester no, Omu Kreti, 386 chances, and a Manchester team created this time. You bought 9 matches. Manchester created more than 100 chances. And no cost this year no Manchester team no omu chances creation. And it is mono. I was 3 year purchase. Yeah, this house story no. And so letting me Twitter. And Mama Sumatimati Chelsea Bobo Kono. Yamea Tuma Omu and Tottenham. And Asia. And Mamu game no. And Sweatima Koso. Diamateresa Christian Romero. Destiny Udoji. Wilson Odobe, yes, boys, no, I baka, o metimia bo. Ediama Tottenham, Biasu Etimia Koso, na Enoko Palmer, Cheche, Aya Tottenham, Omutim no, the last time Omusiano, Orano, as a penalty, Edima Tosina, Aya Penanka, na game ne Barcelona. And I'm also Palmer, Edia Koto, social media, no so, artists, Omini Tottenham, Onom, Abosa Panatino, Edia Tottenham, on Siakai, and from a Chelsea, Namum, Abosa, and no estimate Bushi Chelsea team, no, Emora, and at Facebook, and a Palmer, and from Abosa Bodo, Edia Tottenham, or the laughing emoji, Edia Tuanese, or Tottenham team, artists, anon. and the Diapa, Yadisa story, no, Adiamete for Emma Mosumatina, Enzo Maresca, Onon, and a Coty, a Chelsea, Omo Etimno, and a Kobusan Sena, say Thomas Frankino, say, and I was in him Nefa, and I say, I'm to just Thomas Frankino last year. Our Brentford now Oboy Chilenum 5 back. Artist or defended deep. Emma Norman. Etima cause oba Tottenham no say obo back for nemom say okosia PSG any teams are omo dia no boy chirenum into no do betima kan say omo prepare for bia dia bebia obeye Anti Chelsea prepare for both back 4 and back 5. Obetima City deep, Obetim so BM, any Chelsea team no, and so Natinyabo. Any Abusa coach say, Oko Premier League Nima, long throw, and it just a set pieces no, and a boa clubs no, Titru Aya Arsenal, Tottenham account, Brentford team no, and some night as a club aqua, Omu and so benefit ye pa, Diana Oka, and some Natimia Fasadiano, and also fan to just say, ono no dia on tia se ne sem Argentina dodo na fu se uye team na se obo aye long ball eni kwan se ye dutum na onim de ntia e man for air complaining and from that team afasa dia eno air cost because uye team e was say oh strength baby abetimi afa and some that team ja win matches enya sa wo de wono se throw and I bet him there's a cosa, also me baby pipia, pipia day, also ye ditum, SM again a part, because a team no, and when the son on team in dominating games are, I was all the set piece no, and some lesson going to a home from to a beer, and home, as a clubs no. Used to sunset pieces no Emma no masu etime kosua ye this story no e dey mete for eno say ye fan to just Chelsea bobo kono yes our timer na omu enko club world cup no obi ene o ma Chelsea chances say o metime akwaje enam say na Chelsea team no omu swa to say ya enkete na Mawuko no omu kwaje ye edi so omu na so into Premier League no e was omu ye consistent e bia betime kase Chelsea entime Nemum so many consistent Chelsea season and some nebeti makoya and no answer coach no. And the Twitter, Yademete for Enter Starboy, Ebabe Twaso, Ede Amamo, and the Biason Etimi Akoso Kama. Na Oko Spain so, and some through Benua, Mbappe, Omu Adeni Golden Boot no Edemano, Emma and Noma Etimi Akoso Kama. Na yes our time oru ane baya na tesem one abusiafo no ene aye teammate ena Florentino Perez ono aye president of team no omunyina ba eno aye tese djumedi say ene bia so etime akoso a omo de European Golden Boot no enso netimene man no na tese enfa kwa keke na eno no enya no nko Ena Mbappe, Ejisini Naso, Eno Krona, Eno Musadi Betu, just a player of the month, Edema La Liga no, any month of October, Wajem, Edia Sini Naso, Sanso, any San Fantuta, SSA Ballon d'Or for no, Omuyi player of the month no, any Ballon d'Or, and also Enra, Eno Mutima Mbappe, Edison Nasinti, Eno Krano, Onya European Golden Boot. Onya La Liga Player of the Month, and Osenya Ballon d'Or, a Player of the Month, Ballon d'Or, the month of September, and at Facebook, the best player of September, and you're killing Mbappe, Ballon d'Or for no, and Edebaya, Yadis Asana to the Ubaka, Rio Crano, or the Koto, I just first Ballon d'Or ena osiriye na say enche dodo na beba but as afena chese wenya no first Ballon d'Or e de asini na so amebia so etimi akoso na enra eye sa time na chese omu present eye Golden Boot no e de amano no on say osini idol eye Cristiano Ronaldo the last time I see Ronaldo ege award no e de sini na so no Ronaldo kisi eye boot no enra Owura ni tin ade Mbappe replicate ayesa de na si Ronaldo enso netimaya no na tese o trese oye ni idol ampa atese no ene de ba fei safa sa replica ne to so kitwa bi o ewe Madrid ene ye ma no a replica kete we also the key holder on say you could be so the keys be so enti the other so no tese golden boot no replica Madrid edeman kete and a Madrid sim no edi said ni monyama eno tese owura no emo ne ba wabo edi ama team no eno e wo suru ye pa ye dem ahwasem na tuja na eno a odin sam tuja se ono abeda ne teammate na se enya ne teammate na enka ontime nye Saward no emphasis in also do betimi asaka enso nyina ne se ene ohwe ne mu se next year obesa je adiasi na so ena bia so atimi akoso ene abusan se next year obetimi agede a o target any sign and said this season goes to say ena adiasi wani so eso person se no so ono eya on set target ema no ho do ono eya ne se or make sure say chances dia ebeto nanim no obese ediama ni team no ema ni team etima winning game because the more also goes no na ni team winning matches no mo say to so the titles awuro the asina sinti eno ene sina ni so on Saturday goal and fama no ho ene yesema Kylian Mbappe the atuja yede ho asem no Adema therefore Emma so much me ate e wotumede so na Adams Wharton do no menyan nchesen Crystal Palace any boy no ewo unofficial agreement bia chesem nyame atoma nesama obe free Crystal Palace team no nese o free Crystal Palace or co club Omobo Champions League ometua 60 million pounds and a Jaffa Adams Wharton enti sa oya club neso uram nesama make sure the Champions League no obetima Bobby Emma Real Madrid team no and say do na fu say omu a chances and was say ometima sign Adams Wharton amna be say kan e ama team na ya this story no e dey mete for and also Dr. Dre ono ente Lamin gold headphone chese Lamine ya say onyini no chese Eminem nom ne Dr. Dre nom ena oti omonyom pa enti odo eyesa Dr. Dre ntianua ena koba say or this a gold headphone way ede kokoma Lamine as a gift enya kitwako say as a gift Dr. Dre sent him this package yes or say young nemum Lamine say eno me koye pa edemano Balamina nkasa so dia kotu jaze se de onti ya obia e won nanim ene chese na yase wono e say onti pains e won na yase na osiam fantu jaze de moye no a chese be na se mo dinatam aka chese Lamin eya krabone Lamin ede na wuye a chese e klasiko e kosue Madrid Arsenal bufuo no efiri na komo mo beti mo kakabinka mo beti do betima ye enti Lamin ese chese ohwe mu say obetimi aba ne best level eme bia so etimi akoso a enye asem keto akwa Starboy eba nemom star say don summer any talk more GH omu channel no say esuo hurupa na weekend also ye di go no enye os keto akwa ye cookie os no e de go so uro a weekend ubenya sikafa ubenya sikafa antesem anya kitwa kwantisa un join eye channel na your WhatsApp and your sanso ewo chese eye Telegram eye channel enti WhatsApp channel and a Telegram channel number offer na wabo a message na yede link na send no 0244 885 101 0244 885 101 na odia send na na say obo a message wo save ya no wabo a WhatsApp message near the link no e dia send o e me bia so etimi akoso ba don say Master Tanko oye Madridista oye director Edema a wood company Tanko wood company limited Asokore Mampong Zen filling station and as a wood filling station and as a company no into Tanko 1 wood filling station company limited Asokore Mampong Zen filling station director Tanko Masa
Oya Madridista
so mo bogu mu say ama Madrid fo nyina ni aje omuno mu Saa match ni say mutine ye kamoje be 6.
Come say be 6.
Starboard to aso.
Matisinia. Wo ye to so quality no no. Ama bibia nso atimi akoso kama. Ama ye for life on Angel 96.1 brene. Ye the latest ni nyina ma ye for games awodo no. Ensom ebetimi abaso na Manchester. Ensom ebe baso quality awura mo. Enti ye ma Manchester no som baso ni nyina no. Na ma ukọ Premier League mania. Ye cancer Brighton omani list game no. Ensom 3 p.m. na sa game no. Ensom baso referee na. Ye first my calling for no. Ensom enebedi sa game. Ensom ebedina toja anu ati belly team no. Ensom bo Arsenal. Ensom aya 3 p.m. no. Mami enfant to so ura. Niti and Chris Kavanaugh on the medicine game and some Basu Crystal Palace and a Brentford game no and so I Peter Banks no and some anybody Samata and some to January to Fulham and Ovam Tonas game no and some 3 p.m. Mami Infantuja and Cesar John Brooks no and some anybody Samata and also Basu Nottingham Forest woman in Manchester United and also 3 p.m. no Mami Fantasy down in England on anybody game and a London Bino and some Abasu at Tottenham and some Chelsea Martino I Jarrett Gilliat ono and some Anabedisa Gamer and some Basu Ablane Liverpool Aston Villa no and no watch him and a Sa Gamma Basso or run and did a swat at all on Anabedisa Gamer and some Basso Mamen from Kuala Lumpur on a Ferrari Timno a Bowana. And woman in Rayo Varacano and Apple, and let it come out to the Savia 3:15. Real Sociedad let it come bow. I have 5:30 and San Martin Valencia Gamno and some 8 in a Samatino and some Bassano Italia. You didn't say Cacio and Atlanta I 2. Napoli Como I have 5 and of Cremonese Timno, woman's added Juve 7:45 and a San Martin Basso. Mammy and Fontuja Sena, William Sauko Jama Bonasilica, Mammy Fontasamens on 15. No, and some and Vada Bremen 2:30 and a Samantha Basso, Landsberg in Stuka 2:30, St. Paul in the Bruce Montegabat, and also 2:30, Junior Bell in the Freiburg, and also 2:30 and a Bayern, and then the Vacusi Martino, and some 5:30, and a Sagam Natuja, Uncle French to go to PH, and in this Gamno, I have 4, Monaco de Paris of 6, and a famous Gamno, woman's Amate 8-5, and also Emena Basso, and my reference and and some Premiership in Worcester and so the Newcastle Air 2 and a Man City in the bomb of 4:30 and some Anasa Gamno and some Ebetima Basso, La Liga Levante de Santa Vico, Deportivo Alave and some Espoir Boss and the Elche, Real Batis and the Mallorca and some Ebetima Boss and the Susa Bassa, one match at 5:30 and a San Gamna Basso, Nianco Aita says Scudetto, Elan Verona and Inter and 11:30. Fiorentina and then later 2 Torino on Pisa I 2 Parma and Bologna I 5 and a Milan Roma Timno and also 7:45 and watch Ambeka Elfe Abakwa Win on the call and on 2:30 Football and Offiam 4:30 Flante Guano Renan Strike Bulk I 2 Lowend Elkwa on the Lons Lee and Angay Noint and mate, Toulouse and the Alp, and a Brass and so and Leon, Womumatrum and so Betimia Basua, Yadisa Games Natuja, and also no Jumadian so, Yababasuna Fedon Sam Natuja, and Mr. Tanko 1 Wood Company Limited, and so Quantum Police Station, Delta Tanko Madrid Testa, one of some BM Altasane, one in the squad in India, almost so many Jumadia, and on some Elquas 05, Faminant Elqua Chelsea Timno, and none of Mami Infantuja say, can I notice was Sinakai and some Adamantasa Juve, why attacking on the Adagulas and the Soma Kanama Juve Timno, and some attacking Timno, Mami Infantuja say Chelsea, woman near Bristol or Campiaso, woman some Enya Quadana, woman so Abetima Sano, and so Amakanayo dis Abba Sinakai, and some Adamantasa Timno, Mami Infantuja no place, yes, it do from Petro, and some Ayoma Desa, woman Quadano Contalama Bema. And some other Panasipe Paso, I'm a Quadana Timase, Mammy and Fonto Janano Pay, and some Anastop Penina, one answer I am manager for Fra, one of some Bertuma, and so my Juve Bobo Kono, what Penina say or catch and Pelfose, one moment of Quadana stay. na abrantene sina kai ensom enfama Duve eno aye new coach ono so ba wo ba dwuma de ma Duve team no eno aye Luciano Spalletti and the sansam de tuja best Chelsea for no and 79 million pounds sterling akwa Duve na afi boy no omo denaba eno ensom later saba ya de won 7 nyina ma for our dwuma de so ba mutu akwada bi won bon papa ya fan Leonard Car reporter men seconds okoma deda ya say omunya akwada na wo so ebetima sign no na oya akwada oswa wonyine ye but osina kan ensom adama tasabayan Champions League ko onya go ensom adama boy team no nyamete sa Real Madrid wo so at offer enya kotum Bavarians ensom omunya akwada wo so ebetima sign no eno aye latest reporter enano penu so aba ya de won semete for eno ati Yakuba Minte wasina kan ama Brighton mame enfant to say Liverpool pano sa akoba se Mohamed Salah akwa wono sum ebetima ba best Brighton and overbuild womo £100 million and sano ma Japan and some amanako and aye Yakuba Minte and I didn't want some payment for and our Jumaden some me part of the most distance cover in the Premier League this season with him Sam mame for to just say Ganizaka on the dinkain me pato and what is from Noah Sadik what toss me and what no Elliot Anderson one not first or the third Daniel Ayamunias Atosunai and offense from Santa Berger one toss and Mansana Mogarojas one Aston Villa one toss and the most distance cover in the Premier League this season Yadomo something Yamete for no 5 and some protected and some Adiatoso na Aston Villa almost and Bona your friend Evie Elliot Londo Mama infantry and no person woman son permanent from Liverpool maintenance Liverpool 35 million pounds and Sanoma Japono and some Amanaquano I am Crenano pay Alba ya don't send in your mete for and some now Jumadeso Litanos Parati Akata Duve and some Abotono Sa Onya Vis Bisuma why a man in your Senakai and some Adamata Tottenham one also Apa Bono and some Vis Bisuma and some Ababisinakai and some Adamatina your first Dufano and some I update about Brasan something you know yet the MT for Vasco da Gama one more Brazil Omo Kwadabi your first Rian Sakwadawi there's a Chelsea room and what he Arsenal woman so ultimate room and Fatima Nidi and so the Tottenham woman so ultimate room don't submit to Nyamete 35 million pounds and a Timothy dead Vasco da Gama woman from out as a Brazil woman so ultimate I'm a beer Satima Koso Nico Stratabeck Mamin Fontu Jase Sakwe Bamutine Basamunina Peno Mantonum Initial Matase woman a Bono Penum on a Karima Demi Yase Dortmund form and a contract. I got to him say, woman for pen NCP Paso. Now, I'm starting from a Bruce at Dortmund. And I have BFB Bobo Kona. Yadomo Sempimeter for our Jumadan Sona 05 from a Cocanti. Say, yes, Paris FC. Woman and little promoter side of France. One Omani Monaco and Apo. Woman paying Goro Canti, Darat. I'm a Darat, I'm a Besinakai. And some Adama Paris FC. And I just our hit here player. And Goro Canti, former of Chelsea. And some and letters ya demete for no pay and some to so permanent to Chelsea and ra 05 Copa mo na yese woman 20 sasena baso and your last 20 sasena woman some public game and you tell Tottenham Bobo Kono na mame phone to say and ram about Enzo Fernandez one aye to training and what to tossen at Darabio when you train travel Charobarum Vesri Fofana and what him Alejandro Ganato Moses Isaac Corozo Casado one some air 20 and of a boy and Dennis Pedro and what Jamie Bino Gattens where you're training Facundonum Ana Bona, your first William Estevao de Armada de Oliveira Congaves, Omina training at my Chelsea, woman some Ababokono, and watching son of Boys Anka, woman to me a training at my Bruce, and a Chelsea Martino, and some Basso, and one so Tottenham so, woman your last 20 says, I'm a be Bia Coso, Javi Simmons, Randall Coromwani, Kudus Munano, woman you're training Kevin Dansurum, woman to me training and tenor, San Martinum, and some never to me a Basua, San Susa. sa game no and so 5:30 and basu na manager na ne di ade Thomas Frank no go so above 4-2-3-1 manager no sem and ade Guillermo Figario and so ebetimi aba and what Pedro Polo wono ebetimi aba Christian Romero Man Van Deven, Jaspers, Wadiko Bentako Koman, Zao Pahia, Lucas, and Water Kudus, Zavi Simons, Anna Randall Koromone, Woman Abastate, Woko Chelsea Timna, Robert Sanchez, Rhys James, Josa Tampon, Trevor Taroba, Makukum, Mokis Casaido, Mano Gusto, Enzo Fernandez, Ganato, Nato, Anofe Pedro Aya, Zao Pedro, and Woman Sabiama, Woman Anabastate Sagema, and some Abasunti, Woman Chelsea. 20 sasano ana yatema na tasona metese Mark Petersemino gomo panom ebiam ansom ayadufi gomo ade possible destinations akọ sa omunya kwadana gomo som ebetima sano ama bibia so tima koso wo no oye France ni wo pe waka pako under did the song out the bro France na no prema mi for Twitter sa uko AC Milana. Yes, say, woman ansum amama bone contract, ansum ama bema at the pen, as a paper so sign, Niametan sa Mark Mino, Ebetime Kotufi, and Aniapa, Kopoma is back our training, and Abentania training, and some amateur Timno, but according to coach, and some Maraska Caminote, Adia Twitter say Anyata Bueno, Obesia Kene, Editor Tottenham, Namia Duma, let us by next week, one match or Metime Bono, Kopoma Abe Baka. Ya don't something you met telephone and some Jumaden so Mammy Fortress and Radufi 1-5 almost last 20 session na Juba Bobo Kono me patrol almost game no and some Abetimia Basso Quantum Elka way one Cramonescence quoting each other Samatanum honest Metimia say I'm a no man sweating question my Juvi I am 745 and enemy na Mammy Fortress as a goalkeeper your friend Miss Sally Di Gregorio Anra where you're training and what you know I Pierre Kalulo or your training Federico Gatti and what to call it and of Andrea Gambiaso and of Brantia Nede Adikup Menes and or your train Manolo Katari and Weston McKenny and what Oblanten Dean and so at the Dusan Frovit Kanayotis and a Boina Nede and so at the Tuko Consasao Ominia Training and some Adamachas Juvetimo Namia Dumana Yametense Caro Aya P Soglo Omo Gemni Bine and from a Juve Timnom, Grayson Boima, one so Ensekai, Metenese, Ayashwan Kapa, one some Entimus Agemno, and Akadios Melikomo, and some Outano, and some Juve Gamer, and some Bason Tomulas 20 Senra, Womayana Mysterious of 5, and some Adamatas Bueno, Wamavia Tasso Campiasone, and some Dikuman Wamakoso Kama. Arimatimna, your first June Fetimno, and a La Visa Signora, the old ladies of Sir Biakinano Stimno, coach in the same, and the first game. Was a supporter Senebo, say I'll come beer to Sene, I'll set you for every game no, and some Amabi beer Kokama, and when we got us a Paris and Sama, Gomo pe Vinicius. Now, Yasima de say, Somaton Vinicius Amanaqua. One tournament, normal team beer or more Europoria, and 200 million euros. I know Mutimane, but Sabi or Saudi Arabia, it has so much 250 million euros, and 300 million euros. I'm a Vinicius Jose, Pasao, Dolivera Junior, and some Etimeco, and the PH Bobocono, and a Peno, yes, second as a Karofe, and a sporting Tarota Lucas Campos, opening day at the Luis Enrique Martinez Togasia, one which I'm some of the Bono, and some Abetimia Bar. Don't say me to and no come catch say Sabrantano Kwamete and some Ellen brought a land one and a babenya possible replacement and some Adama Bonum Madrid I'm a catch says so bar what about the attacking on not the same Poppy I'm caught near cancer I am left side I know any bar you don't some to make catch say Magaye and Subetimiako a Mosraki Desres is Akorano one some Abaco Netan Aki Ababa not Mammy phone to just say yes a crystal pan phenomena bruputa become a Gayanum Madrid Peno Mete Chelsea Liverpool Mete Pamutimuna woman a Brenton Prentice of Bonica potential replacement and some Ababe Netanaki and all on your bonum Yamete and some candidate state and Rabosa woman train on Moyano Bonnie training but one gas up to date one Johnny group training or yet light training and a Dima Chelsea team no and I said Timani day at the Bowser Mammy and phone to just them starting there what training best or your third goalkeeper. I'm all five with him bouncer. And to the meetings at Chelsea. Woman so ebet me assign Mark and Tastage. I'm a Dutchbia. Tastage and some about Chelsea. No, Baba say I can't take Todd Bolly. Nania prepare. And some I don't make for. But and none of Penya meeting say. What Penin did and so Maraska and Olusu Gamna. And when I don't made it to just say. Chelsea for bet me a pamno and Donny oye coach I'm a bomb of gono Chelsea for peno mete Xavi and then Das Cruz mete so Chelsea nya prese woman sum enya no mo peno and so I'm a penny na ba besina kai and to say coach ne timi lusua na so ebet me ese and no anya bedo se metwa our demand so anwa an official presentation and baso anwa ana Luciano's penalty woman na che drive from pen for and some our Italy na mami fun to just say time mo introduce penino and some other do the boys no what penny the same fun to just say Nania John mysterious connect 05 I didn't trust them 05 me dase was it Bana Wabanum or be Botuma Adama do the team no when it said 3 million euro season beer what penino about TA sir what am qualified 2026-27 season our Champions League yes na katuano ometum adiamano what penny say this year also this Kudato, I'm a Juve, or the Copa Italia, I'm a Juve. Trophy beer also penina general, or by the South Glories, no, and I am some penina at their Twitter. Na Bosa for I Osimen. Yes, coach and any bruta. Wakate and Destin Luis de Souza. Do not offense Deco. Why a sporting director? Opinion the day. And so the one Laporta Presido. I'm a boss, sir, on your Brentina. Needed Victor James Andres Osimen. One also penum. And so my boy Babesina Kai. And so Adama FC Bausa. And any upper. Me Porto Real Madrid Airport Valencia. Not my man for to just a month gamer. Woman so any Valencia Pano. Opinion. Zabi Alonso Lano and some other same period Twitter. Zabi Alonso Senamia Duma Sabi Gamer and some Ambassador Boys in Avia Tasso. So I met me to Kumenua, one of some men in quadanity at a trainer. I call some Vadimi Bassano psychologically. One of boys in the Kasae, dance of what did go Siva the Gosonum and Drew Felipe de Souza and watch a Kilani Papelotin and of a boys in India and then a Real Madrid and some Elsa Marinesa Gamer. Ambassador the most important thing and say I'm a do a cozo coach no Mawuko Yezo coach today what can we say there boss oh masa coach today wasa Alonso Alonso masa Orlando no what can we say there now 05 from my basa kwa mu yamse nanka na mu yamse nanka what was that pu na boss player Mawuko no na say Jonathan David boss player na me say can say we call Spurs omo peno eno ati Napoli and of a Bayern we pe Jonathan Christian David ya don't say to the boss player bad no Alisson Becker is back in training e do call Liverpool good news Alisson Becker no want to know go you train bet and also say Liverpool ni Aston Villa ko weti Messi kan bani nyina be jan coach in this season and so say be oba start no and say Jogi Mama da Sevilla ya don't say me for our demand so and United ayo mo last 20 session woman no time for us match na beba so Lisandro Martinez e be kind of butcher e mean say liter and then o training Andra and what Bruno Fernandes what training Kwame Manunum Manono Gatti woman you training at Manchester United woman so a team to match no and also Ababaso Ruben Felipe Makwasa Morim say some match no obese na 3 points in the side me aka ya don't say me for our Jumade so magaye no nyamete say Liverpool atre ada kuma Crystal Palace say woman yan signature omo peno and so ama magaye waba besina kai ada ma Liverpool and no el nearby ya don't say nyamete for ebiem aye Daniel Tankuri Opamecano ante so sina kai and so ada ma Bayern yase Madrid peno and to munya magaye woman Opamecano no munya Ibrahima Konata madu na chirono awbetime asia ya don't say mete for Anra Lewandowski aye train Anra nyamete say coach ni betime start against Altia wo betime start one Danny Omo woman nyina betime abo nyamete say Paul Kubasi one O'Brien and run on started training and some Edema MC Bossa and Anya Bam and what João Fernandes, Eric Garcia, Joram Martin, Alejandro Bati Martinez and Omunya training and of Juice Oliveira Conte, Pedro Munya training and some Edema MC Bossa or just Saxony, Womunya training and of Tastajanum and Lamin Shama, woman training my Barcelona team no, and Anya Bar, Yaron sending to Chaku. Our Facebook also Angel FM Kumase 96.1 and Angel Kumase on YouTube and a Beyonce Etiaku Kama Nema Dasiba Santos Junior Etreni Enra Yasinema Kacha Santos coach said ne also to be starting no woman match omo pano also penino and start on the Nema Dasiba Santos Junior and any better some Twitter we are united yet Niamete said Jose Enrique Casemiro one bet me stay so one stay Obako Anasa Niametense Manoro Gatti, Abako Galatasaray. Eti eno anya fi Manchester United. Woma Brighton aso Batalo Malonsia. Woman ya betime ko eti woko Gala aso ya. Niametense omo Manoro Gatti. Enso amana ba besina kan. Eno anya beton se metuta. Oh dumade so Mark van Diven. We defend ma Tottenham. We defend papa. Na mame font to just Madrid peno. Yes Tottenham say womo pay 150 million euros. Ansa no Japan ama Mark van Diven aba player we dey mo pesa maton be ko 150 million euros dey Real Madrid for bet match cho mo ko mo nya ne free kra an ko mo penom ama Mark van Diven enso aba be sina kan no enso ayo reporter no so aba ya don sem ni nyina mete for channels ni nyina ya dey go Tokmo GH what I say any channel and also no ego reckoning French go be koso Bundesliga Okos Kudatonum Premier League and La Liga. Etuba sa udisika. Yada gu ayam channel no. Aya Tokmo DH. Na bibianso akokama. Number beti me friendum. Aya 0244 885101. 0244 885101. Yada also ni nyagu channel no so. And then Sunday ego na me bibia konkada ma. Na me boss player don sama damacho mase. Yahala Mr. Tanko One Woodwork Company Limited. And we are Papa Perfino no Omotonia correct one pa. I'm a Beyonce Timakosum, also Koreman Zen Police Station wa na Director Tanko. The Madridista or Madrini, Timia Madrid story no, not near the Papa Director. Mopema Van Divino, Eternal and Eba. Somewhere to Wana. Mawuko Doe bana Finish or Dibia bana Director Tanko so Dibia bana say o di Madridista no ko to Mark van Diven dia am bia so atimi akosutiane kakra aba beto dia kakra ya yemfansia na fe the boss player Mawuko Doe local news best presenter
96.1 Angel 96.1 Angel.
All right, Yemo Akwaba, Efamra Angel 96.1. Yet was so at the free hall roundup and uti and memenda bia no pa non croc or pim dumienu. Sabre Yebeshem Nafe Yedin Kitahon Kakra. The governor afa seat Sasuna champion nani. And so our Hayeshem Kakra Nafe Yashe weekend the Ekoso. But I mean Facebook messages Kakra. Among for and so Ede Abba Live Angel 96.1. Arafat Phobia. I say good morning, Mawuko. Watching you live inside Tema Newtown. Today be today as my darling club Chelsea face Tottenham. Chelsea will surely win and take all 3 points back to Stamford Bridge. But our players should work hard. The Blues always leading for others to follow. Greetings to Chairman Kotoru and Alaji Abu Lamin. Okay, nti Arafat Phobia message or the free Tema Newtown Ediaba and Nono. Junior Laporta, I say watching you live from Obuase Angel Sports More Fire. Okay, Laporta I say Pedro Medina Cruz. I say the best sports show is airborne here loud and clear inside Indianapolis Kumasi. And so you know I template what I say auntie I ni apratum kama pa auntie Pedro Medina Cruz mami chao ye Piaga I say I have stopped watching Liverpool matches unless they sack and slots Piaga there's a slot and cordia on Liverpool match bio okay you hear the BC ko crazy akoko amon or say Accra Hearts of Folk players should die a little for the club and win matches. Hi to Auntie Helena. Onyameba of Fumesoa. Okay, too soon. About too soon. Say watching you live at Ankwanda Information Center, Elmina. Okay, Elmina. Ankwanda Information Center. Dinner. Yes. Dramina Nyako Frank. I say, I'm watching you live from Joulu. Yeah, Joulu. Please, more updates on Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Okay. Kofi Ajamai Blackman. I say, good morning. Watching you inside Pig Farm in Accra. Kweku Richie. I say, hey. So everyone is selling bundle here. Okay. Kweku Richie. I'm on for your business power platform this whole. And easy cry. But money na ho pa. Say abo. John Papa Haxon. I say, good morning, Don. Watching you inside Takrade Apoa. Please update me on Arsenal, the Gunners. Louis Awua. I say, watching live from Blue Icons Academy at Kumasi Tanoso. Kofi Gade Ansu. I say, watching you live from Kuwait. Okay, so messages pina on Facebook neso, but I think say among 40 or more kanti. So no, koso yate Grandmaster enka or the foreign story Sabah. And Star Boy at topping it up. Ama so satisfied. Ebrason say ye pense muka kra enya sam keto akra nti na sign it. Medi Edi Mawuko. I'm a ama Don Summer the macho man. Nani, good morning.
Mawuko morning. Mpacho ho ye de.
Na go padum na won so e.
Na me adum boko.
Yeah.
Ene weekends.
Yes.
Nti no send obi anim no do weekends ya games no doso.
Yeah.
A lot of stories so so be how I be see I find someone one way or the other.
Yeah.
The way I be seeing and so interestingly about Juma.
Yes.
Nti ya start weekend so the way Amako. No ma be see ako.
Yeah, forgot the country.
Oh for sure. So where there?
Oh nyango pardon. Na top as a Israel for Tadiana.
Oh yeah.
Who inscriptions be o mo as a Tadia free Israel.
O take asanana.
Oh, mean Tibat on say Omo as a Hebrew on word le be Latin. You show inscriptions now. Yeah.
The gum no about it.
Mean kind, but me the money there.
Okay.
Me the money and there.
Todd. They blame me.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah.
Former Dreams FC.
Sure.
Player.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Israel. Okay.
Oba week holidays, you know. After last year, I don't know.
Yeah.
They blame me say.
The replica can show you.
Sure.
You know, two ahene.
Go for the two ahene. Yeah. We just know nobody the original one.
They was said your one say. I know they must say.
They were turn up on TV. They was shiny dia. The quality was no pa.
That's it. Okay, the Melsa also governor. I mean, share na fe yan hwede e kwaso. Pay good morning.
Good morning, boss player. Me the yilin swas and do.
Yes.
My track man.
Yeah, justice to it.
Yes. Weekends as by there na review na boss player be. Na boss player answer na start review no quality kalami yama sembi. Boss player akwala ni case no. Case atin say so bia ni kon. Say I'm here, Kwalani case no, a bit to me, I'm career na ISM way.
Case, mu dear hen.
Ni injury na or namuno.
There no can one seven.
Belgiano.
Yeah.
A serious case. The prognosis in the boss player Eden say the panomica prognosis as any panobeton completely no. Boss player Eden papa. Say injury na ma ko pa Martin Fiachan.
Okay.
Injury na yeseka ko pa ma ko 2 or 3 weeks no. On say I extended comments.
Yeah, in fact
now onyama Messi so far say injury be. Still now say odaso ti say pain no. Verratti kaka omo nyina injuries we be.
Are associated with football na?
Associated with football. Omo friend athletic Belgium. It's Lami Yama injury no. Ebia ne explosiveness na enim na oda wins wa otumi de bo twetwe no. Ebelemeti. And sure yes Barcelona for the ba central area.
No if from tackles and from there.
Because of footballers was stretch to American it's muscles now was our area on boss player problems to me bum.
Pubergia.
Yes. It's I think say Aqualano issue now as a Barcelona fan me very very concerned.
But din the pubergia. Is a prenipa.
Yes. On also per se obey surgery no.
At the surgery no
boss player on person obey surgery because I beg keep you out for a longer time.
They no better than say a show hona a bit me aggravate ya be kese.
Na boss player no cry me no ya adwin. And now share two situations are initially Ansu Fati or resisting surgery. But once I'm one, Gavin so yes surgery. On also boss player on also surgery no complications abu mas akoko tenefi. And Joshua Plano he is torn between these two decisions. Onye. And now Pubelgi and also boss player rest Emma Enko. Rest man Enko. A comprehensive medical care. Enti lami yama problem ne de Barcelona fans monpai because any ekeka kono and almost had ne bo bebre no so no
load no do so
say wesen ade
yeah
and no ne say the problem a wo hono no wo bench no so a Rooney badge na bebo ono so ba o ma de lami yama de bo enti atin say ho ne Barcelona so de omo hwe ba yen hwe say bibia betumi akoyi e de ama akwala no boss play ewramu dia straight Minko Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United.
Yeah, a match among for anyone.
Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. Contrasting forms between the two teams. Manchester United 3 wins in a row. The free say Ruben Amorim before a team no. Manchester United the free say Ruben Amorim before a team no. I feel no more good dynamics because obefa team no no mu winning to aso me da. And omotume wini atwaso miensa. Yeah. Odi omomo de no compare Nottingham Forest de na. Both player the last time a Forest etumi wini a Premier League match was the first match day against Brentford. Match day 1 Nottingham Forest for a winning Premier League game no. A free wa omunya winning Premier League game biom 8 matches without a win in the Premier League. Hey, boss player, 8 matches without a win in the Premier League.
Yes, I mean one of the weakest
teams. Almost the relegation zone. It's a say Nottingham Forest for one air sofa, and a dear crown the Sabem wants a more sofa. Or my change coaches thrice. 9 matches now about Premier League in the boss player. My change coaches 3 times from Nuno to Anpos to Koglu to Shondash. And Tiacho said, not some Forest team no. And yet in the dynamics na last season, no more mono SNE at the moment. Yeah. It's Manchester United be here no say. Omo 3 matches no more winning at no. They can continue that fantastic run with a win against Tima, your friend of Nottingham Forest.
Angels.
Both player Nottingham Forest one. The last 2 matches are Omabo Awomu home. That is the City grounds against Manchester United. No, the last 2 matches are United Akwakobo with the City grounds. No, Omun for a win, Omun for a draw, 2 losses. Yeah, and it is Nottingham Forest for no super say. I'm very optimistic with that record near in the last 2 matches against my friend Manchester United. Now. The last time no Musiano, Anthony Langa, boss player, any day, born to Watsinema, Nottingham Forest, Eshe United by 1-0. But I shall send you a man for no form normal day Banadia. Most people are expecting say United beat me for the maximum 3 points in this match. Yeah. But I shall know maybe. United, so far so good matches now on my bono. Say Omuna more than 50% possession and no man kwe in farm home. Sadio me babe kind last 2 weeks. Mrs. Manchester United bobo. No munya more than 50% possession and no man kwe mom. But omunya less than 50% possession omuta win in that game. Etienne Shah the boss player against Burnley omunya 62% possession and kwe amfa mom. Boss player omutumi win is how much no against Arsenal. Boss player Omunya 61% possession. Boss player Omulusui against Brentford 55% possession. Omulusui against Manchester City 54% possession. Omulusui against Sunderland 50% possession. Boss player Omuwini against Fulham 47% possession. Omudroy against Brighton 44% possession. Omuwini against Chelsea 42% possession. Boss player Omuwini against Liverpool 36% possession. Omuwini. And in most of the matches now, Manchester United by averaging less than 50% possession. Omuntafa win. It was our games.
But rather games, Omunya Lions share in possession.
No, Omuntafa win.
Now they compose we say I was saying unya possession now so when can one.
There be boss player football no possession is a means to an end.
Yeah, yes.
End in the same person shego.
Okay.
Means in the same kwan ben so na fa so am de be shego. O the any possession, maybe a long ball, or be the any counter attack.
So there are different means apart from possession.
Apart from possession to one end. But no I am catch us say aya means no on to me kan kire coach no means kura onyusu. But who as an analyst no bet the obet me and say you look at the sustainability. Some means now coach ni use no or to also say be ko so many win na na.
Win na.
Eno na ya me hwe. Nti me fa wo no coach no long ball ni the oye. But me pesa me kire say u coach no long ball no ye no there are risks involved in the long balls and there are advantages involved in the long balls. But long term no e dey na ya de be ma wo. At Manchester United less than 50% possession it means say omo jab ball ni ma opponent no they sit deep squeeze space no more ball transitions. Omo yes ade na eboa omo team because most of the chances fall to players na omo ni ball ne ball no to Imbuemo to Kunya to Amad Diallo mu a omo mo ho ode in that regard no. But so omo trans no omo bobo ball no omo pia chances na attack players na omo nya ade no especially the wing backs. Etebeko dogu obewo crossing ne emfa ebeko dogu on to me ntwe
number bi kura.
It means say a deliberate at the end of Ruben Amorim no. Denti ameye sa analysis baby am start here free no. Masadan master here free. The question is against Shondaise no. Ono be jawo ama wo kura possession no. Ana wo be jai Shondaise ama no kura possession no. Eno ntina me bisa sa question no. Sa wo nya less than 50% possession. And am bo am to me win games ah. Who be share coach in so on for possession nya.
Okay.
Shondaise no on for possession nya. Ono so you one of the coaches ah. Ono so sit deep. No so about transitions. We are relying on long balls. We are relying on set pieces. It is the question around this game no. And you say Manchester United bet to me continue that trend na. And now say omo bet to me kura ball no bet to me for win in this particular match because I'm expecting them say omo ne be kura ball no because Shondaise be relieve possession to them.
But Obisubeka say if a coach even with less possession, ultimate winning, then no gaining more possession there. I think ultimate cranya more advantage.
You gain more possession, you more space. You less possession, you get more space. So kurabo na opponent na squeeze space no. Into your space, but one kurabo na mom na squeeze space no into opponent in space ni danechi. Ah, we be hitting. But what in Komodina says, you hold more possession, opponent needs to deep. But who cry less possession means say when I will sit deep no about transition you know. And when I say a fetiman you players in the power because most of them are direct. So yes our transition now. Omo players in benya 1v1s against center backs no more. Omo running more into space. It is suited profiles no power and they have that individual quality now. Omo to me how in the transitional moment. And in Komodiano around this match no e Shondaise the possession in mama you are. Bet me take advantage of that possession no menyano. E dey break Shondaise 4-4-2 block ne down. And now say Man United abeko kwotena chide. Na Shondaise team no ekura ball no mo ball mo transition ana. But boss player these are the type of games ah. Ye dey Ruben Amorim by say Manchester United ema me control no mo to me mo opponents no. These are the type of games. When the games now, a person Manchester United then start two opponents no so. Yes, Manchester United could go to no facing more shots. No boss player or no opponents no crop possession more. No rely more on long balls and transitions. And yes, Anna, the sustainability of Oplano and when they buy into question. And they had the Ruben Amorim bay. But boss player, you know say Nottingham Forest or more targets. That target man in Taiwan when he increase Wuda. For these long balls, they have physical midfielders like Elliot Anderson, more boss player. On the Howard center backs are in Milenkovic Savage and Morillo, our boss player, almost in the area duels, and wingers are mere transitional outlets in Elanga and Danendoy. It's a boss player. Omuye team obet me Manchester United for now. But shot dynamics in a man you for anyhow when Bomo see goals no how Akunya to me the first goal. I'm a pressure to me relieve on him. Amad Diallo at the right wing back. Elbow Manchester United in the progression because Ojibwa now bet me the ball no epia, obet me a carry, obet me a dribble from that position rather than say what the law bet one boss player Elbow Manchester United be pa. When to me share their boss player because of that dynamic around the possession into Manchester United percentage no so kakra. Metin so kakra na mama mo 55%.
Chance.
Yes, na mama team my friend Nottingham Forest 45%. But BBN to me see the me expect say Manchester United ebe to me atwa omu winning run so.
Manai 4/4.
Manai 4/4. Na chesa kakra akra omu bi omu no.
Yeah.
Chelsea for no. Na mo sere omu. Liverpool na mo sere omu no boss player.
Na London ho, be town ho. Be your time, massa.
Boss player near London dia. Yanko Tottenham Hotspur Stadium ho.
Okay.
Na yenim komo between Tottenham Hotspur versus Tima, your friend Chelsea.
Yes, I want to sign Chelsea.
Third on the table, Tottenham Hotspur versus ninth on the table, Chelsea Football Club. Also, L1. Send your BS starting season. Kabe expect to say Chelsea crown a better third. Not my friend Spurs at the ninth. But Thomas Frank, if you saw before Tottenham team, no boss player or a Germany year pa. The last 13 games, as Spurs about Ediatia Chelsea, no, Omo winning one pay.
Angel.
Last 13.
Last 13 games. Tottenham Hotspur team, no, about Ediatia Chelsea, boss player, Omo winning one pay. Boss player, Tottenham Hotspur for no, Omo feel hono, Omo time pick points. Because the total 17 points no money in the Premier League, you know, Omo 13 year from away.
Hey, wow.
A Tosha Premier League away table no so I'm that first. But Premier League home table no so I'm that two.
Just 4 points at home.
4 points at home. I say Burnley. And no side game no crowd boss player we be an case Burnley show omo. Bournemouth be show omo. Omni team my friend Wolves na about draw. Just one win at home in 4 matches are omabo. It has a chance to take advantage of that record na crowd Tottenham say omo home no boss player almost struggle pa Chelsea force last 6 games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium omo winning 5.
Oh, handsome.
The most by any Premier League team wako Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Hey, Chelsea the wow. Baby I see ho Chelsea for
boss player ya ni ayo omo na omo ye underdogs na they say ye nyomu sabio me kan wo bi no mo win matches no and we dey omo nkan na mo vim no
Chelsea film Chelsea
Champions League omo ye contenders ye dey omo kan Premier League omo ye contenders ya ye omo na Barcelona akwasa no no na film na PSG wasa no na Real Madrid stadium ya comeback wo or comeback war. They said they are contenders. They say Chelsea your contenders will be BM. Low level. It is 6 Premier League games on my ball. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We need 5.
Last 6.
The most by any Premier League team. My boss player. Wako Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Thomas Franklin so oye manager no. Boss player. We bought 8 matches. At the Tia Chelsea. So 8 matches no we win 3. We draw 3 and we lose 2.
A competitive results pa.
Competitive results. Sometimes no Brentford. It was the Brentford team and more wins than losses at the Tia Chelsea.
Yes.
Now the best thing for Chelsea is at Brentford no emu bi ni win emu bi anu aba ni fie. Then ni nyina was Stamford Bridge. And when so owo fie. And yes, the Chelsea for take advantage say Thomas Frank bo when fear onyanya win and fancy team and friend Chelsea. Yes. 83 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses in the last 8 games against Tima, your friend Chelsea. But boss player in Comodian in the same.
Yeah.
Both teams they like to press high in a man-to-man fashion.
Chelsea Tottenham.
Yes. Adia me power Thomas Frank wanna say no matter the team on enable. No matter how strong you are, a draw will build up now or be press so high.
On Kwele.
There be Thomas Frank from Brentford. I am the pen answer.
The lifestyle.
The lifestyle. No. Oh no. We are in the day. So what the born aqua go kick. Now better said the flu. Oh, Yama wants to say mother.
There be
a 2 show match against it now. Tottenham press your more high edinya go every build up him. That is how good that Thomas Frank here in terms of the build up. It will build it up or be press so high or press so higher in the man-to-man fashion.
Coach Lamentake.
It is Chelsea for very prepared. Now this is a Chelsea team who's what Bayern Munich for pressing high no or Kobo Biche. Bayern for pressing high no 22 goals.
Yeah.
Tottenham so press City high. I'm a City at 10 goals. This is one of the best teams in the world in terms of say all but through pressure. And Chelsea for also build up no boss player so almost to me buffer first line in pay they start accelerating the play. And to me idea me so Chelsea for no want to say artificial transitions in creating they bait your press no matter taking advantage of space behind your lines no now quickly omo hit and to share omo go now omo share Tia Wolves no that second goal now Tyreek George saying a perfect example of that. Omo bait too. No more creative space behind you. No more the ball now command player no behind that or what that space. No quickly, no more accelerated play. No more the pion.
Sa acceleration of play. No, not just a speed now. Game in the corner.
Yes, Kosro.
Bitu first line now.
It was starting and kakaka a slow. Pa keto in ketuam. Ano
as
agro. On your space now. Not tempo na increase.
Yeah.
No, or the body pion.
Temperature rise.
Na sana Chelsea for it here. It's Tottenham for no a press high there. But boss player Chelsea for no so some be too high pressure no so a boss player. Omunya wiera on be hawarding. It's these are the dynamics say what that game.
Mubede
Chelsea. But boss player it's Chelsea for no here because Thomas Frank pressing it there. Your DA City for no boss player. Sana Chelsea for no the be omudia. On bet me one goal
and especially Chelsea started building up now as a quite slow.
Very slow.
And it's how slow build up no one way.
Yes. And Johnson and that's the poem. Robert Sanchez. I told the Biana Benimu, most player no Bobo on the Ache.
Right, yes.
And yes, Chelsea for very, very careful with the build up of team with the pressing of team and friend Spurs. Spurs for also Chelsea be press Enzo Maresca on also person press high. And this is a game of both teams, both coaches need up person press high in a man-to-man fashion. But Chelsea for the press and the main power who is 10 year almost press no. Number 9 press one center back. Now winger back can no press the other center back. It means say right winger na press is a Cucurella a jumping on a full back. A problem ni free. A two-shot match against Liverpool. Garnacho and a quack press a branch your friend Kunate no and a Cucurella air back press no on Conor Bradley. And I make us a distance in it to me at 10 Eddie Cucurella. And a bad so to me a jump in the aba and opponents in to me find it that free man a fullback no more progressive the economy. Opponents be so to me invert it. That fullback in the central areas no enya overload wo na aboa amana to me abobo no e de fam enti Chelsea for no so almost so a press high but advantage that Chelsea for so benya in the high press and say boss player Tottenham build up nenye Tottenham build up no what watching this season pa no omo rely on one route Pedro Porro Mohamed Kudus south side ho no
okay
omo rely on say Pedro Porro beje ball no abobo on the koma Kudus now Kudus now you see the individual quality no atwe every pressure
okay
that is one main route I na Tottenham for no war in terms of say omo building out of pressure it's Thomas Frank and so say ono so bobo on the free pressure mun boss play I na dey man and Chelsea for bet me an example of Bournemouth against Tottenham or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium e kwa Andoni Raiola the pressing. See how Tottenham for na drain boss plan na efekwa imagine be na that Facebook no so 4-2-4 both that from Spurs for no but Andoni Raiola used to hybrid pressing no on team and friend Spurs for no to me among from I'm tried to be bia through individual quality through inside diagonals boss player nya dia na efa e de team no to Chelsea for no to me take Bournemouth for template no also their hatima your friend Tottenham Hotspur because omo both up no boss player problem e wo mu bebre but say for the more now could to me beat pressure no me call one area na wing or da no either Brennan Johnson or the bell da to me beat pressure na Javi Simons drop deep or Begino to me beat pressure boss player to me hatima your friend Chelsea agree and I say both teams no advantage in terms of the high pressing movement but me who say Tottenham for pressing boss player more intense at the Chelsea for because of how Chelsea for pressing from out to in on one side and then I how more kakra Thomas Frank and so the obesity deep or pressing kakra no by in a block mid block kakra very compact mid block on him how best squeeze space it's Chelsea for na how one be breaking this block down. Enzo Maresca 3-2-5, 2-3-5, 3-1, 3-3 ni nyina obetumi ayusu but individual quality na yes about to the floor the wingers no me menya no nanko de abrante friend distance out to Pedro Porro ho nanko atete na because Pedro Porro defensively boss player e wo form NTS were didn't to Pedro Neto on one side. No, so atete on also a brother friend Just Spence and a better ha what it now but boss player Just Spence no 1v1s this season or yeah dear pa it's about one battle on that white area. So Pedro Neto ne bebo ha on it Just Spence that individual battle no a bit to make decide the match no because Ocho be brabo ne better for and the central areas choir just for the person omofaso enya that central overload no so a be important as to how Thomas Frank be dealing with this central overload. Obama wingers na abanaro say na be able to make this central overload no and now obe press here free the block nim periodically with wingers on the outside centre backs of team and friend Chelsea na to me abo more control over the match. It is our area hono a very key detail because we there Thomas Frank so ebe city deep kakra no so I rely on transitions in some moment of the game but boss player match no person so omuni boni kura omuso betumi the ball na pia omashe 10 open play goals this season it Chelsea nyetima set pieces in quantum this go in open play so omutumi break teams down to me at the sheshe goals and one battle me hwe ni musemehwe Muhammad Kudus eni Kukurela yes sir Kukurela say ni ntwa nketenkete no onko nkotwa Kudus mpra no ye kwa work up ntwa nketenkete Kukurela boss player otumi boss and bad football bi Washa match now, the yesterday in the year. Me born now, to me Boston bad football be Kukurela. Why you're so difficult to beat in the 1v1.
So shut up, so proud.
Yes. And Sir Enzo Maresca so share opponent ne winger a hard dream pa. Almost all time Kukurela kanechi. And Joshua against team and friend Liverpool. Kukurela ha mo salasa. And to Kudus so an important player. And my team and friend is personal. Kukurela be so better na se ne bottom. O tin se ne bottom adwuma no be for the team and friend Chelsea pa. Because Kudus a one main player at the Tottenham for in terms of say the ball in terms of creating chances, not what team no at the goals. In terms of OBSR blocks, wide battles no be important. Palinya Kaisedo mo 50 omo pick second balls no omo winning 50-50 and so be important. Now individual quality no so show with a moment of brilliance be and a moment of madness be obi kobo obi acha ami adia no and I say obi be bibia a broad winning into as so boss player a very important in winning the match. And lastly set pieces. Both teams Chelsea now share the second most set piece goals in the Premier League. Was 8. Spurs and now share the third most set piece goals in the Premier League. Was 5. The last match at Spurs 4 boy almost 2 set piece goals. It's a Chelsea 4 no. You're very, very careful of team and friend of Tottenham set pieces no. And as a Spurs so you're very, very careful of team and friend Chelsea set pieces no. And Chelsea for no so every year with Tottenham for long throws no because Chelsea for no obi too long throw tia omope the far post wo omontan guide wo yi it is a Chelsea for no very, very attentive to Spurs for long throws no
game need you say careful no ya
careful no
and too much carefulness no so add mistakes but
yes
and my game no
game when a game of tight margins
what you say the little ones
little be able to me am lose game no Sanka Spurs under Postecoglou dia kamika say Chelsea win 80% by Spurs under Thomas Franca boss player tactically we are astute but so now onyam figure many things out but obetumi awadwen on any day the other City for no Chelsea for no final example but boss player in all no metumi ama team my friend Spurs 51% now my Chelsea for no 49% because of Chelsea for no so injuries 1 or 2 bia boss player how boss player me the we are Serie A no
Yeah, quick one. Na European.
Me patcho always see no.
Table na.
Everybody nyame boss player league ni more they say. Napoli 21 points, Roma 21 points, Inter 18, Milan 18, Como 16, Bologna 15, Juve 15, Cremonese 14, Atalanta 13, Sassuolo 13, Lazio 12. Udini 12 boss player.
Ebo bosusa. Table pay.
Ebo bosusa boss player. It will share Napoli one that first all 21 points. And now Romano at that second boss player also all 21. Now Inter numum about that third with 18. Now Milan so 18. Also Milan ko bet me akosoro. And on a pesa. Ekoko boss 2-2 draw. Ewo San Siro hon and now how more a moment to me and climb no and no match so mo botia Atlanta boss player and no so ya 1-1 draw after taking that 1-0 lead no enti and also weekend e mo be the pie because how matches na Napoli against Como for
no so
boss player omo hard dream says Fabregas team no hard dream and Nico Paz our excellent former boss player obetumi enya go in this match and match with Kevin De Bruyne I likely say boss player onunso entumi mobi Rasmus Højlund so boss player onunso I likely say ontumi mobi and in the last match Napoli boy no na David Neres ebo as a force 9 because of problems na atutu to omo e team nim this is a match boss player obetumi decide obi obetumi other first on the table because of say Napoli ewo 21 na Como so ewo 16 points Juve so ko Cremona boss player oni Cremonese and Baroni ni boss player almost so hard dream pa omo hard dream pa what we a team kase anu abeso
Cremonese
o ma esimlan ho kire no eti Cremonese against Juventus so boss player no so ya one match a very very difficult match at the Juve and a boss player Inter so Verona. I'm expecting Inter say between a winning that match no and match of the weekend boss player Milan against Roma. Milan 18, Roma 21. Napoli Como. It is onunu to me drop points meaning say it's a Roma to me winning against my friend in Milan. No need to me kwakwa that top. And Milan also be say no so to me say Roma. No number 21 points. No also I on par with both Roma and Napoli. It's a match a very very important match as to why they be decided they be to me match day 10 on the league log of the Serie A. But boss player me Serie A no nkokrafo coaches ne doso. Atalanta.
No so na ben.
Boss player
I'm more experience.
Baby aye kwedie obia bre ye fia nkokora no moma mrante any chance. Boss player Atalanta baby Atalanta da Gasparini eko na ubekwa for coach amana be shana na Ivan Juric by and boss player and woman farmer no Atalanta and woman farmer mo kra they are knife on the table. Knife oko kan yeso omu win match omu lose match. Lose match but want to me win bebre so enya points. So for me lose a single match in the Serie A because last match against Milan omo ball 1-1 and last match before Milan so Abrante friend Brescianini and so nya last minute goal and omo rescue a point. Eti Atlanta for no struggle Fiorentina or the 19th with 4 points. Abra Vincenzo Italiano free hall ko Bologna no Rafael Palladino from Monza and Besom or so team even kakra the Aqua Conference League and on Daniele Prade the sporting director Nyantokwa wako na boss Fiorentina Abrante free one akofo obi amanaba Stefano Pioli and Ebabe your coach omo winning a single match in the Serie A season with one of the best squads in Serie A. Omo winning a single match. Boss play a single one crowd winning be. Opo matches are open when you feel na. It's boss play Serie A na there. Emo but since still na Napoli were chances some bet to regain the title. But ekwa animu no ya the update ebere phone.
Okay, Governor, medawase ho na ya to so live Angel 96.1. Championani ana eba nemo me fan kai we entwam ntem na nani nto asose ne nyina ne se nana bohema a wotoso mienu ohema a wo sehwe bekwai kogina na one na busua nyina to nsafra dofo na jamfo se ye eba so opani Thomas Kwedu aka Tommy na yie no eba so nti ono na Am Roberts no ebo ni tuo nipa bonefo eje ne nkwan efiri ne nsam ya awura meka na asem Biggie the sports governor ana sabre ne no wofa prekope Biggie awoti we no wofa prekope ana nipa bonefo eje ne nkwan efiri ne nsam ti ya rewo sempa ti na meboa ayi no the 7th of November Friday ebeya ana ayi no eba so hyase sehwi bekwai kogina memenda yede ne betompam apene krabre agina so ayi na ewo sehwi bekwai kogina ho a funeral grounds wo ana ayi ne ebekoso na afi ne kwasiada yakọ enase asori ewo Catholic Church right at Catholic Church I know so Catholic Church ewo sehwi bekwai nti adofo na jamfo nyina enhyene nso na omometa busuachi na owura Thomas Kwedu aka Tommy na yino entimi emraso ti we yenkabo a yedi twamtaw na afi yatoa jumadi no so live Angel 96.1 yes nani
yes kojina
okay
kojina
that's pa yeah
asa we be krom kojina nti sanity nti we ka koja bigina bibia so ayekama Mawuko interestingly na bigi come about United game no against Nottingham Forest men tackle the game because bigi dey share all the dynamics of game nyina but mbesame dually on the coach Ruben Amorim
okay
na pressure coach in so because Kaya United lose some games be especially in the EFA Cup and a pressure on the bus and pamu coach no and your performance ya na a meriting stay because coach and performance and so any performance no ana ye can a ma result eba by the time a coach in about last season or before the mid season and a chair say be after the season obenya kwenya akọ pre-season and your players were pay to begin a new season in your improvement from last season so last season pressure be a man coach nyam pamu coach no because of say obefa a team na everything hard asisha na enkoyi ana no ma amfa oko pre-season enya a very good pre-season under Ruben Amorim the team no say
pre-season no how good was it ni good then say
pre-season no at the time I buy no United ko ball a 4 tournament be after the season omuko ball bi tia bomb of wenei obia come asem say omo ya dey the Premier League no United show 4-1 or the pre-season ombotia Fulham omo win game no ombotia Everton omo draw in the pre-season ebobi against Fiorentina and a sad results no now who understanding pattern of play possession na be a koye for Amorim the boys no all pre-season no so now be expect to say in the coming season club will be consistent of the new season but Mawuko started with a bad note against Arsenal at Old Trafford. Arsenal be started a share Gallagher United for Omajanim. I'm an Omani say.
Ah, so what's ready? Oh, I'm quite over the Gallagher Mount to me.
A Johnny boy, if I get you. Oh,
what's say? Indo the Gallagher Mount to me. I say a more at the Gallagher front to me.
A Johnny where the Gallagher. Dead David.
Was it the Gare Abugo Madrian?
Yes.
And the Johnny Ben, okay.
I don't even have a guy in me.
Is that before the Gare Gugano?
So, almost say United Platinum. But on the day, he feels that game, no, Omu a son of promising against Arsenal. First half they played well. Until Mo consider, you know, no Ombo Bonina and a Noma Danny. Mawuko, fast forward, Omu drew against Fulham. And I'm going on my third game at Twaso. And I know my start a pick ba. But na big say from last year Benino. Club didn't to me win 2 games per end Twaso. But for the first time this season, United in your 3 games and win it Twaso. And from there, you will say science no now I collect a class A. Ruben Amorim the boys no. Mawuko enom afa 14 for the Manchester United Football Club. Mawuko, me no say all teams are more form in the last 5 games here. The top half of the table make the first 10 table no. The only team the last 5 games winner more points than Ruben Amorim. Hey, Arsenal. Their last 5 games, the top half of the table. Team winner more points than Manchester United Football Club. Hey, only Arsenal.
Arsenal should have first.
Omega first. In the last 5 games, Arsenal winning 4 matches, while draw just a game. Team of that second Premier League, you know. Hey, Bournemouth. In the last 5 games, Oma winning just 2 wins, 3 draws in the last 5 games. Team of Spurs. In the last 5 games, we have 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat. But that 4th, no. FN Spurs. Sunderland for my yard dear Bomba Basono. Omo the Man United animu at the 4th table so. Omanya 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Man City or the United for him no. Omanya 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat in the last 5 games. But United, the last 5 games, we have 4 wins, 1 defeat. So only Arsenal Football Club and they have more points in the last 5 games than Manchester United Football Club. Yeah. It tells you say promise no Astata Moku, Astata Eba. But you compare them here. United this season almost first 9 games in the Premier League. You found compare last season under Eric Ten Hag the first 9 games of boy or Premier League in him.
Oh, okay.
In the first 9 games of Eric Ten Hag, on your 3 wins in 9 matches last season. But under Ruben Amorim, the first 9 games we have 5 wins. Okay. So I can say improvement back from Eric Ten Hag the first 9 matches to Amorim the first 9 matches.
Yeah,
comparatively. Yeah. Again, under Eric Ten Hag, the first 9 games, you know, on your 8 goals per in 9 matches.
9 games, yeah.
Now say one game pono, one match 1 goal.
Average less than a goal per game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But under Rubino, the first 9 matches was 15 goals.
Yeah. Double figures.
Again, goals from man you consider last season there. Under Eric Ten Hag, no, not than Ruben Amorim. Because Ten Hag 9 matches or consider 11 goals. But Amorim I consider 15 goals on the first 9 matches.
It means Amorim consider more.
Or consider more.
But also winning more.
More. What I say?
Yeah.
Again, you can Asia expected goals were to me say first 9 matches. And at Ten Hag, United any expected goals of 14.8. But under Rubino, I had 16.7. So upgrade.
Yeah, improvement.
Abba. Again, AG against United. This is in goals to say United no. AG. This is in 13.9. But last season, now 15.4. A swate. And a possession wise, averagely, the first 9 matches, Amorim 50%. Now big care about percentage yeah. United bomb with no results no. Averagely, Ruben Amorim 50%. And mania in first 9 matches. But under Eric Ten Hag, now 52%. Averagely, almost first 9 matches no.
Saying Tina Man you fans ni be in a team na ye. There's a statistics when we just so they can say.
Everything my factor. But with my say bia 1 winning games no. But game ben our boy because it could be say we share relegation teams in be.
Okay, we opponent no so matter.
Now, offer games or be a boy. And Eric Ten Hag, Mawuko, the first 9 games no boy no. Obotia Fulham, Obotia Brighton, Obotia Liverpool, Southampton, Crystal Palace, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, Brentford, and a team you find West Ham United Football Club. This is in under Ruben. What about Arsenal? What about Man City? What about Liverpool? What about Chelsea? Brighton, Sunderland, Brentford, Fulham, and a Burnley. Mawuko, yaka Premier League na. Omu team J. 4 teams are always the Premier League na. Oko team po the last decade na 2 decades. Arsenal mo. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. This season, United shares have 4 teams ni na. But last season, the only team was top no.
In the first 9 games.
Lipun the only team in the last 2 decades. All major league, United share last season. But this season, the last 2 decades, Arsenal at the league nibi. Obaka Chelsea, Obaka Liverpool, Man City. This season, Man United Asia teams ni.
So it means relatively Amorim Asia tougher opponents compared to last
season. There was a science, no?
Yeah.
Kakra.
Amorim onye bad crowd. So the to last season, you about fire, no?
Yes.
At least why improvements. Abatim
ni. Yeah. So Omo Kasa United team ba. You understand say no ma
from this point
I make me because now promising as I say but me worry no it's about the coach in question say the 3-4-3 no a good system but not against every team.
Oh, okay.
Because Mahu 3-4-3 no we need balance in terms of team defender. Now this is the case here. Aside we need balance no man you consider more.
Okay. Because
we're league table now. The top half of the table now. Man you consider 14 goals. Only says our top half no. Man United and the Liverpool team no. And the two teams will consider more goals.
The first half of the table.
Man U Liverpool are consider most goals. So system now bono. Get more defensive solidity. But infam because one or 3-4-3 now bono. Over 2 midfield. 3-4-3 no. 2 of the 4 no.
Wide.
And 2 of the side 4 no. Our central. Central no. How many boho? Casemiro. And I say you got Bako. Ebe partner Bruno Fernandes. But almost say how intense and omo so omo defend ya.
Okay.
Se team be attack omo a. Omo defend ya na. Casemiro Emre. Ontimu rane kese. Se man you crabo na. You get the best out of Bruno Fernandes and the likes. But without the ball, how we defend no? You not a lack of balance or midfield. So your team now who do you feel you struggle.
Sure faso.
And yet their coach near who and you against every team and about coach a 3-4-3 system. Sometimes over system no against opponent here. Now who are they feel that has been coaching issue. Many issue about the 3-4-3 no.
Yeah.
But you balance the team, you check the opponent no. You are there on board. Say me coach Man City. Now who are they midfield? Me fa Casemiro and for Bruno then who to tackle and for Pep Guardiola the midfield any engine.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're coaching lucky. But so far so Gumako a son of promising Eba. Omo call against him Nottingham Forest. Oh, City grounds, Mawuko. For the heading, said the big kind. But with consistency in Eba, our team is so encoyino. Omo take advantage. No mina a win against him. For Nottingham Forest.
With them winning mentality,
it's almost 30. And then also no see pa.
Yeah, over 2. I'm
yes, to and you can say oh many pansasi form. David win. Come on, man, scan then funny. Mawuko, from less pressure to a pressure, from Red Devils to the rest.
Okay.
The rest, Liverpool Football Club. Red Devils, Manchester United Football Club.
They are walking alone nowadays.
They are walking alone. Me kind of Red Devils.
Okay.
Now, and slots, pressure, abanusi ye pa. Or started very well. Our league in him. Mawuko. Now Liverpool team no. 15 points. Or winning the first 5 games at Waso. Now in the last 4 games in the Premier League, we're losing na. What the coach in pa? The last 7 games here, coach in Abono, we're winning 1 in the Champions League against Galatasaray. Now in the all competitions, last 7, Liverpool are losing 6 matches.
In 7 games. We have uncharacteristic.
Intense.
No.
For a coach here, or J League. For a coach here, or beef up with quality players this season. Up if you say performance now and slot at the ball manner all say or J League. Now they are not seeing that support now as when you because who taught the best of players.
I'm saying Liverpool win in the Champions League was against Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, yes.
They lost the Gala game.
Yeah, they lost Gala game, yes. Against Frankfurt.
Yeah, Frankfurt, yes.
So, Mawuko, in a team or J League, in a team what the best players, arguably last season, Abeka team no, we expect a good results from them. Isaac, Iketeke, Kakech, and the likes, but they're performing. And Obisa say, the whole of last season, you about 38 games every year. No, Mawuko, now Liverpool lose just 4 games in 38 matches. But now, in 9 matches, Liverpool lose 4. Last season, Mama over picture no. In 38 league matches, Liverpool lose just 4 matches. Last season,
okay.
But now, in just 9 games, Oma lose 4 matches. Oma equal 38 games on board last season. Oma lose 4 matches. Now Liverpool for equal.
9 games per.
9 games are equal. So pressure no about more on Anslot. Now the pressure no ebe more. I will Liverpool next 3 matches on the ball in all competitions. Omo ball Premier League game and then against my friend Aston Villa. Anfield. Aston Villa so form. On my last 5 games of Bono, on my 1, I win 4. On my form ye pa. On my team swa the last 4 games on winning game nibi. Aside that, on my Satra Anfield against inform Real Madrid Football Club midweek in the Champions League.
Okay.
Anfield. Madu Sonya form. The whole of this season, 1 game per lose against ATM in the La Liga. Omo form ye pa. And aside that, Omo Sako Etihad Stadium against a struggling Pep Guardiola team number M Famano. So 3 games, against Una Emre inform Aston Villa. Oria Basa Rum a fear against inform Real Madrid Football Club. Anfield. No sabe ball against Man City on less 3 matches on a Mawuko.
12 games.
A bit may decide for the coach.
Oh, if you say 3 games, limit must sakino.
Liverpool and Tampa Mo coaches. But if say Olusu all the 3 matches here, coach in survival. On team survival. The next 3 games.
A bad dear man say, I'm keeping war.
Sure. A bit to Pep Guardiola last season. But almost best 7 matches. When you draw 1, Olusunina. But Guardiola a proven winner. Guardiola was in the team baby. Our trophies are my team no. A beer city no more. Oh Madrid no. On team first had games in Naso and Pam Guardiola sa. But for Anslot no. Unyo biasa. Obeje leg my. But na unyo biasa. So now pressure me bumping for no to say. Young Pomu coach and say maintaining coach no. Because you invested over 150 million euros play amount. Quality player the amount. Now to be finding the right balance. Oh team him ain't the best out of the players. Ain't no results now. Now Liverpool last 10 games Mawuko Omunke put clean sheet.
The beer omu to share.
Last time against Burnley almost 1-0 on the 94th minute. Omunya penalty shots are go no. Mawuko against ATM match bia omu consider go. So a quad the chile ye Van Dijk ain't him commanding defense in
Hey, Van Dijk wo.
Yes,
Tenen catch oh. Akonate so.
Omunyina
Konate mprai.
Obiabo.
Hey.
Obiabo.
I number 2 ne fence akoye ko Madrid ya ye I know the free horse and one.
I don't call home. We say on to me defend it and Liverpool or hey weakest link and we free. Now Liverpool struggle. Mawuko issue no I can see. And short pressure coach in this one. They may catch us say, ni how no plus no more. But how to face the players has been the issue. On the players at all by you know. Untimi and show me ye. Pressure say, membenche from Vetana. Makotona ba over 100 million euros. Membenche no. No. Wakoto Isaac. Also here Isaac. Now we force all bano na Iketeke enya form. Oba no, o benchi Iketeke now the number ball. And that's all the one that started. Untimi bench player what turn aboard Premier League nim. I friend Isaac. Now what bench and say me ball Iketeke and no see a pressure at the mouth. So I don't need issue no. Mohamed Salah only form there. But can you be the boss? Seven bench Salah now. Also issue no study.
Is explaining the crime.
Yes.
Now always playing society or bed general and then the reaction, the actions and inactions bench one dressing room, managing the dressing room a big
issue. Especially so when you're top coach.
Sometimes Ancelotti, Mune, the big boys. You know, of
course.
Because Muno or can't some chewa ubiti. What I say, we big players say, "Untimi shot Ancelotti and this
no, Pep Guardiola,
untimi.
The adding,
slot or a tight corner.
Of course,
was a tight.
Pep bet matter Jack Grealish over 100 million, not benching.
Yes.
For the budget, the best Premier League player, not benching the next season.
But when you resource amount,
yes. Silver at the bench on Casa, the brand at the bench on Casa, or manage players. And who need that ego now? To deal with our big guys now.
Dressing room by Jones.
So a Siano of the third corner. Then I saw so Mawuko, weekend against Aston Villa. Me heard the reaction from the coach here, Efreno and Slot, and then the boys against Inform United Emery Tima, Omoto Modern Mawuko, and so any. Now, up to 4 at the Ibia Babonting. Now the prediction is say this season, team of budget Premier League no. Omeda koma Arsenal Football Club. Therefore, they said about since 2003.
Per Opta analysis. Afu we sell a bedding or bewo sell a bompayache. It's not going to free. Now the Opta omuya a tabam.
Or mostly a tabam. So we are 7 tabam.
Okay.
Omu cast 7 and another 10 mostly bear 7 tabam.
Opta sales na Beji League.
Opta sales na Beji League this season.
Arsenal there's a man for say Osuna or Tidu Yaso.
Yeah, PC or Bombetiato.
Yeah, who was with you now?
Opta the man to 10. Or the man you vote to 10.
Wow.
Or the Sunderland for now on 1 form no. Eto on the 14th. Nottingham Forest Berry, Western Berry, Wolfsberry, Opta for us on Mokadi. Debatable Spurs better 8. On say Newcastle member form. You know, but me concerned about Arsenal. Say, can it be possible? Only say Arsenal and take advantage because City air struggle, Liverpool air struggle, Man U any consistent, Chelsea any or more bit me challenge for the Premier League. Well, it table is what Bournemouth, Sunderland any contenders. Based on leg in your the last bet 20-30 years no Sunderland ain't mean your leg no Premier League da Premier League na enye o ma jira bia once bi na Leicester bia beje ba ko bia fam entansi say Sunderland to beje league entansi Premier League nim so Mawuko asa beje league na kwese busia ho now Arsenal this season EFA Cup omo FA Cup nim omo Champions League nim and omo Premier League nim. And for us, I'm focus because I'm this season. Me feel say it's a Premier League because my City for form. Now, as the next 5 games about Premier League, no, I'm about Burnley and then Emery. We are call against Sunderland away. Mawuko per Arsenal form. As I'm coach game, no. We are about Spurs. No more against Chelsea and for Brentford. The last 3 morning, but the first 2, no, Arsenal take advantage. No, me not win. Me sure say up to Canada, but based on the Premier League in America, you have form consistency. Ateta are consistent or league him the last 4-5 years, and I believe say Tamonya form no, next city all form. Tamonya form no, na Liverpool and your form, and injuries ye. But I believe say now with current team away performance as a for the bono, any injuries na man start be brain no. I believe say. Arsenal, for me, this is in based on formula teams in Enya, so far no. Chelsea MPK, United MA, Liverpool and Koye, City and Koye, Yem first Sunderland anyway. Now can't me say, Untimini Legano. Don't Liverpool, I say, Mawuko, this is in Arsenal for manager. No one be a gap before say, on many issues with team him.
Okay.
But Enua Mbappe. Ni body boot no mawi but on center for us o hagen pa at the time a coach Xabi Alonso any post match and a pre match before game against Valencia second day ask a question no more on Mbappe waje golden boot
say media they will be an agenda nam Ti won't mean for say ABS or restrict say questions no yen fanfa. Na nipa no fa baby dia e no dey fine. But one restricted dia obia wo content on wo pay.
But on say most of the nipa 20 ne kasa ya. Be 18 last week classical issue between Vinicius and the coach. Said then I fa home. But my respect is the be Alonso. I say man I'm happy with the boy.
Yeah.
Man I'm more general but me I'm happy. But on say I don't know the answer be fi coach na no ba no. Ke bet me create confusion or dressing room.
Then it just say also manage the situation.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because on be put to the sense say can be ni nya sam ko kan fa ho. But omo de fa ha o make sure say issue na mo de ba no. Me mamu nya attention no. Manya news number kan fa. He training ground so no ni je nkwa na training ground so. But I believe say Xabi Alonso ye di ka kan wasua de under Rafa Benitez under Jose Mourinho and a Pep Guardiola and Ancelotti. So sa no ma we nyina no ma bia o fa mu da the days ano obobo no. So utim medita no man I believe say good again Valencia that 17th and 18th.
Okay.
So many results no. Nyame this week in the La Liga Mawuko Doe.
Okay. Nti ya close to chapter no e wo ho. Ya switch attention ya ba fie na ya di enkomo Ghana Premier League. Nyame boa matches e wo ho ene game e wo ho United ene Mediema eno ye ne. Nyame boa china games e wo ho Basake Holy Stars ene House of Folk Asante Kotoko ene Karela. All the games so in the Ghana Premier League as enya some keto akra nti ye bedi emu enkomo kakra ye bedi mu enkomo kakra I August na do tesi na ni age pa se oma sanso abafie omo ne nam sa afi na omo abafie nti wo se omo supporters no energy nti asempa utinya some keto akra in the Ghana Premier League HOD good morning
Chairman Mejoso
na boko de
Mawuko awon de won kwan de na je bibia e fine me is also way
me way pa
na Jesse team Jesse
team de
Russia baby
Russia me say din no English ntino and refi by Russia yeah so we Joe Family Production I mean Chairman you Tony Montana
PR na ma Osaka
yeah
boy
oh yes
boy
so the so down come up
me nye Liverpool ni India ba
down come up
matad ni me fe
oh yes
and the matches wo
yeah
I want somebody didn't come on ya na me ka say do weekend say say do baby na on network ni jam ke to bi na person e deposit na nye ya na wo fu
me ka me chere o
singo fo e dia jam
on me this ka jam
iska be no be dia
open ten usika ko cha o say
ya ju usika na di e bi kwa nya me say na network nye ya ubutimi fu
by basa
so mo di we as adi kra anya me ama adi anche
by this say kwa na ka be 3 and 4 bia I don't say no umoro I different.
We are more fair. So on so green kwa.
Yeah, I don't you say Coventry have pa.
I don't take ano.
I want to say Coventry cry.
Rest and vono.
Oh dear.
Nancy utie enkuma na bo work one up na enya bad.
One up no.
Because I know me and one up.
I mean one up.
Oh. And to even win either half and not. As the first half no so omo win here.
Yeah.
Inti but adwuma ne heading. Nanse me huza akwa bi ewo social media. Ose adwuma bia no heading chen bet twa. So ya so akwa ko tugal am say wo. Ose adwuma bia ni wa heading chen bet twa. Ba za me ye ne chen ma ya adwen. Heading. Ma ko adwuma na heading. Minim say bia me
the Eden pa because unim
I would get the
Eden pa wo normal life cry dey usi abonten na wo so ubenya wo decisions 24 hours ubenya ni nyina right Eden pa wo say wa adwene say me pia free abonten no meba nwumre 8 de wo be ye no abrabom mu din na day ni nyina no ubenya no right wo say Eden pa escafo no kro mu nya no sa say sikafo ebu pia abonten ne say ne say na me koewe ko sia we me koewe me ko hu president ko hu we no nya ni nyina on a day right ti fabra wo system nim what say as you said you be 30 opese ni nyina onya no right take it divine what I say difficult because one at the end I will decide no we should ni bia ni Premier League nim o ma me bia ni La Liga nim so at the end of the day sanity but the fact of the matter remains that so for ye say decision also for ye bi politician ye bi the campaign teacher for the atokra what I say into new option team owners and they run your teams in most of them into who can home send baby bema 10 bi baby fa he so betima dane ne omania because see ano akatua na e ba ne kra no esa owiem into we no so ne o maso kakra na ye 2 ampere amofo a still they believe that as open sem ne ade esi o mo kwan no o mbe hu anim no na chese e bia ne o ma no edede ye anka di abambo nim kwa ya ku anim so ati ase
kodo anu ana say akan say me no ya adwen edu weekend na unya kakra na odi atuye but edin bobo me de ni nyina ne chewo
Rabbi is responsibility and it important
obi she out na the maw na Mawuko aso she out na the man na ni as ni pa ne frewa aso no be kontokwa
so Judy so Judy say o no yes
be wo mu nie
sanko no betima na de no the maw say yema no it
means wa mama mi o one na de one so obi am obi adeta eye o ye say de be wo gidie say wo ye atwa bi na ase wo nua so fa kakra a few people na Mawuko de oye ni kredi a ono so wadi no be kai say obi na ehye man ba me tiase I'm just saying say ba bia sister na du sisi ano ne de edin kodo I edin
okay
meaning say wo de ka wo bet ni na wo option na na nka atum say 2 goals
1.5
tomorrow you training the Ghana can say tomorrow you training the whole
obi answer 1 goal where are they the whole training
but
obi answer 1-1
oh fano 1.5
especially
kwanda otie obi so bet ni tie o the whole fano over ne under so mo
super under
na the Mawuko ka dey HOD o ko ya na under say obi aye training the whole week there be a twa be hours e ho no dey aye training na Mawuko hwe say o be say wan go a o so tira bi say man in sesa e na make o say man team ne nse kra
obi so say we the room defenders ni say pampe na eni kwa say ball kra to ne and no me beche match o mo ye training the whole week but mo wie ya no obi aso mfa ball to net
Ghana dey nim go senti man shock you
anti Ghana dey
o kwa ada India go dey so obi ahye bi because obi aye training
all right nti ye to so free ye wo ho ye ntam ha say Mubarak ye nua na adwuma no na o tamale no wa na adwuma no atimi sa de ne be kan nsa no be kan nsa wa ha se gopo adom and say aba
yes and I think that you also remember the meeting we say
oh yeah okay the famous awards now
the famous awards
okay
so yeah
okay
because I'm saying in your bad crowd
yeah
no that's that time they were the first performance of Wendy Shea.
Yes.
And I think so you enjoyed Wendy Shea.
Oh, of course.
That night,
the Shea gang. The Shea gang. What is it? Hey, it's Mexico. Yeah.
Na Kofona Bedru town. Carafona Bedru.
Carafona ba.
Omwa.
Oh, okay.
Omwa.
Teaching game ne baso.
And then Komona say kakra o kan office on. Omo nyoma dwen so mpe 1 point kwa na akota man.
Eh sa.
Ai de bom so mo je training. I'm so many training na.
Kotoko akọ Morocco aba no anoma mfa na obepe 3 points e dey ahwe ne o ma yie no. O be giri nyina kota.
So mo nkomo na. Omo hwe ne se omo de training ko 2 year to kotoko points bi so omo je omo so omo hwe Wednesday dia no. Ene de omo ko nkra omo ne aso. Ba we ni die. We o kasama fo na and confident could omo de awura krom one. Ese wani.
Hey, ne man fan ko park chana de be hu.
Omo se bia dodo no crab ba na be maybe a number of goals omo so be so omo hye no. Nti e ko to supporters now.
Say Mubarak, good morning.
Mawuko, ewa.
Ma follow her
for Gavet.
Say Mubarak.
Ya bako de.
Ako pardon now so e.
Da nyame ase.
Yeah.
We de mebra wa twen ahoma na ma me dadada.
Oh huza.
I say wa ma tamale e de ba kumase e ti.
Hey,
Enye easy sir, but I think say no si kan no. You wura ha with seriousness. I think we share your squad here. Compared to last season, Metimaka say you're 20% ahead of last season's squad. No
difference.
Well, home and away matches are able. And officer, no, we are not just here to joke. Kumasi is a big city.
Yeah,
Ghana, the market city in Ghana. Kruma, yeah, Masi Bedijo. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
we have come here to seriously play Kotoko and get 3 points.
Yeah. Now also Moscow had 20% improvement compared to last season.
Yes.
Difference then.
Well, we share players I do buy this time round. Any commitment or media my so far now. What you say yes, you are improving because we share even league table last year as of this time after 7 matches now near 5 points.
Last season
and we were at 16th position in the relegation zone. But here we your team improved. You was 7th position with 12 points.
Okay.
To say improvement aba. And I think that is going to be a morale booster. Yes, starting here with our first 3 home matches. We had 3 matches boy. Not just against me opposition. So look at the Diana Stars performance. Share Mediema. Any Samatex. These were the first 3 clubs I had almost started league. And we went 3 games without, losing. Yeah, we need against Mediema and Eduana.
Yeah.
And you call Samatex, a call draw here.
These are tough games in the league.
I'm telling you. However, subsequent 3 matches a day, you resource and so we needed to come back home, do our homework well. Because you say a Bekuma say easy. Kotoko Africa me chucha ni say ni die. Or the ahondin
befi.
Yes, you say no. Sir 5 and 6-1 demolition no Kotoko who be the Africa. Ntina no ebema o ma ho de na ba form kakra.
Oh, so
you free say ebe demoralize o mo pa. Ti ebe take advantage. And also coupled with the fact that they are going to play the super clash against Kumasi Asanto Crowds of Hope. The mentalities be brave and I the Uras are match winner. I think that like I said earlier, yeah, must say about the Diagro. You say it's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah,
but I feel say here we your squad a bit media competing very well. Your target and we need to meet that target.
Now, Karela, who are those players at this season? Or more team strong side?
Well, one to me say Ghana have big name player be set up especially on more Eddie Mabano. The only players are me I mentioned previously are no more and I knew my Juma Chef Fatah Mohammed, formerly captain of Accra Sofo. Ganiu Mohammed has been with us for all this while. I think when the players are old players, if he say in terms of your Ghana football, but about 16 now at the buy, they are just young guys. From Division 1, Ebimo, I feel no more tested Premier League for the first time. But who project I had to Maranti and him to convince them to come. Any commitment or Mudi League anymore, you can't bet on them to beat any other club in the country. We have young guys. Zaidan Mohammed is just 18. Today is the birthday for midfielder that is Zakaria Abdullahi, and then when you're 20 years, we have Joseph Bequin, 19 years.
Young guys.
Young guys. We have Felix Moto, a Nigerian, very fantastic talent. Exactly, and he's a very, very good player. Yeah, polishing, and he'll become, a player to watch if he gets the minute and he's able to, take his chances. We are looking forward to seeing all these guys play tomorrow. Because all this one, team the lineup about 6 of the players are new players by season winner. And they have come to stay. They have come to adapt to the project. They too many man. They convince you more mobile team. Though we brought a few players, almost a tasty Premier League. Before Daniel Afezu, formerly in Swatchman goalkeeper, also and then Division 1 players. None I met him so Modoson. But this is blend your they are able to integrate well into the setup. And if so consistency na yede kono at least target or media man yebet me achieve.
Target no.
Well, I think Honorable Beshia Usunyani during our preseason or who say yes, we all have seen the investment he's put in the club. for the past couple of years, but nye resource ananko pese onya anaso hu from yen in the last 2 years. He has struggled for the past 2 seasons, always waiting for the last games or last 2 games to be able to maintain our status in the Ghana Premier League. But this year, he said it's not just about the trophy, but of course he wants a respectable position from first to sixth there. And we want to see Karela grow. And say per se objective a man no edia seti edia to dia maklap say hu ni ye dia say enso ye boy homodin on the pitch of play say na be ya ye nyina ye betimi aiden apija clap na kwakodu level a pese hu Karela United. And so we are working towards that, and I will not be surprised to be honest with you, because of your performances at home and a few matches I are playing away out say be about Karela team, and we are hoping that tomorrow will not be an exception, that we want to get the first win of the season at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Statistics though,
about statistics. So how special and as a game we Edema Karela United?
It's very crucial for us. One, we share league table no, so now share points build up. League table no, so utiminya a winner. You see where a baby peja wa kwakosi. And when it does happen, it means that you are gradually meeting the target, almost set the amount. Because beating Kotoko is not just a fluke.
Yeah.
My attention be brief.
And this season Kotoko constantly go in the league.
Exactly.
So I'm surprised why I can't beat them.
The issue is that you perceive a creative history my home.
Oh, okay.
What you say? The history doesn't favor us, but we want to create our own. Senebeya ba Ashanti region, not only Kotoko, but any team be or Ashanti region. No, these guys are not playing. What you say? So these are some of the things. Couple with, like I said, me team na me who the last season na ya baha 1-0 and a Kotoko the share courtesy of a penalty at the dying embers of the game. Any team a cry this year. No?
And they're the only loss among against Kotoko Kumasi.
Not the only loss in Kumasi, because even at Sitam and that team when I think we have lost like 3 matches against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We have won 2. In all competition, 5-5. 15 matches, Yashe Kotoko 5 or Masha 5. Emma 5 are called draw. Even in all competition, what the FA Cup near the Yikahua. And goals are shared in all competition. And also send your match here. And we are not taking this game for granted. It's just that a bus Sundays are say Kotoko. And that is what we want to erase from our records.
Sundays and time
and is a cry.
Also onimse Kumasi Dibja. Maroma Masombe Dibja. I don't want to go.
So earlier on no cancer.
But just say, since you are not married, what do you know? Why never bless?
Ege.
Bless Ege.
Oh, baby.
Yes. In fact, your boy, your shebe chemu no. When two kwan kakra.
Because it was about 55 minutes.
Yes. Na two kwan, so we needed to bring him out of the team so that etimia catching the flight ako Accra. But he's back. Because he's still in the process.
3 goals. And on the player, the last player of Karela, our share Kotoko as Abrantin.
The golden kick players.
Yes. It's on the ball free kick in Israel.
Oh, FA Cup final.
Yes. 19-year-old. And I said, out of the games they've played, was 3. And in their last game they played against Bechim, he scored.
And the guy is here.
Golden kicks the players in Nankran away team.
Most secure 4 players.
Yes. There was Zakaria Abdullahi, American Wasimi, and then the very fantastic midfielder. Yeah. You Bless Ege and I were Kofi Saba, goalkeeper now. Also keep against Koroko in the FA Cup.
Yeah, Kofi Saba.
And I were Danlad Nuru. Nuhu also you set up 4 players from.
This is a game where important, more package be motivated guys now.
As for us, since you started league, there has always been packages for the players. Before you be meet any opponent, be Honorable Haruna Idrisu promise players, Okay. And so they have put it at the back of their minds. Say aside even local room bonus and more contract bonus or moji. because if you come away to draw Kotoko Krampo now, him say who bonus be obeje. Not to talk of beating Kotoko. And you know, for sure, there are huge packages, you know, that are always available for the playing body. Anytime you go away and I say you go home, and especially say onwa bulankasa wa ranwa onwa etimi epijan hunso because that is what he loved to see. Say Karela beat me match in at the end of the day no busa squad ya share 1-0, I share 2-0, 3 points na baby deal. It doesn't matter how much money is in his pocket. Obe yamamo. You know, as for packaging players no money. They know how much they will take at the end of this match. And you know, it is a motivation. But I think that your win against Bichim United is more important coming into this particular game. Because we bought 3 matches at Waso. Now we team your win. Now we babe Bokotoko and ahead of that game no where team actually Bichim United I think say it should serve as a moral booster to you. Because you share Bichim Sunyane during our preseason your ball Sumpa Invitational Tournament they were the team that prevented us from lifting the trophy. And after that tournament, and a lot of people gave Karela, you know, the opportunity to rock shoulders with the big guys. Yeah. That is what we want to, you know, implement. You see, reflect it. Your preseason reflect where you leaking him. And I think that Coach Nuru and the boys are doing quite well.
And okay, as a Karela United, I represent you. I'm sure posture no. As I'm more confidence, I'm about Kumasi no so pa. And I'm only say Kotoko team no weak sana. Kotoko weakness
and can't say a weak. Say even Omo captain Sambo Nelkra is not probably going to play because we're accumulating cash.
And no advantage, Mamona.
And your advantage. Yenim say Albert Amwa any hobby. But I think anytime I obabe face Kumasi Santo Kotoko, you must prepare whether these boys are there or not. Because Kotoko have a huge squad. Okay. Or more titi bench will be up opportunity so be proved the coach say, look, me I don't deserve to be on the bench. And young fans say 2 players were every way. Those players want to prove a point. And I make such matches very difficult. Yeah. But like I said, anytime I ever Kumasi because I always say that look, my days with R2 and I have Tembia me can say one coach Awaha Kotoko Power Ghana Shaibu Ibrahim Tanko.
Shaibu Tanko. The Okoje World Cup
with Midiama, with Hearts, and with R2 and Karela. Kotoko and Sheneda. What you say? And the last time I heard it, Yanane Baha say he said something to the players at Timbia Yakobo match, and I say Baha, your mom understand. He said, look, see this stadium, Baba Yara supposed to as a neutral ground, not a home ground for Kotoko. Yes, that is the city where Kotoko plays their match. It's the stadium they are using, and they have the fans behind them. But look at the pitch, look at the players. The name Kotoko is very, very heavy. But I should focus on look at the guys who are on the pitch. You see, Queens in the Bane, you can't be say Shirin Doyala, when the Roman won't put my. I have to say, kwako ya twa cycle bi ene ya disika e dia to say obi ani agro no nko de na agro efe no on fa say scan. That is what it means. Into this mentality no eshem. Look, it doesn't matter Samba or Nell is there, Albert Amwa is there or not. Emranti in himself, look, if today we beat Kotoko Echna, it will be the talk of town. And now that is what the boys want to see. You know, I think anytime we come here, we always want to prove that we are a young team though, but we are ready to fight.
Okay,
well, I've really enjoyed my brother, but I mean, Nameka, with the way they've come and Kodo, the way confident it was so a good Sunday for a Ghana Premier League. But you see, in as much as Mawuko Doe, Karela United, Bono say, compared to last season, as at this time, Yano, I has almost 7 points. And I become 5 now, no more one. Now, Mawuko, there is one thing. Apart from Omo point na omenya no. Oma share 7. Oma consider 6. And also Kabi Bikodo. Say we share 7. Now we consider 6 ah. I just Kodo. Goals no yɛmfa no 7 class 1.7 games and one share 7 on the average in the game be a just share 1 goal but the conceding rate is what's our conceding 6 look 11 wonders league no better say league you nyina we based on table no man nyade
yeah some the bottom half
Kerala United kept a clean sheet against them me ma away games no mabon. They conceded 4 against Warwoy. Then,
sometimes I me person me believe and you me boy a game them. But I die do hono. Now me share Black Stars for Saturday. I didn't dress like I have done today.
Okay.
Madam will be a constituency organizer. I will honor. And obefa me from hotel or ye cut town. You do traffic no na. Was say na dia onim team obe support because one the mentor team aba and 2 nipa ono so ye owner of Hoho United no na ye say enti guy ba ku bi ka chen say chale enema mienu na wo ho ne because omunim say performance no enye enti omo de enema mienu ene be ma ya de ya lose sa match no and before we got the name we believe you said no but matches are ya winning. Any who struggles, you bet me akwa points wo. And it wasn't even the first time because the previous 2 seasons near Kokobo, Heart of Lions, when they had not approved the Pandu Sports.
Oh, okay, you played it.
Pandu the draw by fear.
Okay.
But and some amranti and can hono bomu hunkakra. And I believe in the Evers in some ways. Because look, almost said yes,
it rained.
Look, I didn't want to believe, but when we got to the pitch, I was sitting by one guy. I'll catch him say, Charlie, when we show muna from this side, no.
Oh, that's the weather condition.
Munni, me share that busan say, Kruma say, show beto him fana emune free. No, catch say, baby and show na emune free no. Ento, but the nimna sem from matching the by you. And you go secret one on Beshay. Because before you rest our match in him, no. We had beaten Adriana by a solitary goal. Yekwawe Eko draw 1-1 with Samatex. Ebe share Midiema by 1 goal. Until we share 3 matches now, near conceded just 1. Until near of him say, oh, yeah,
but it's so shame. Animal goes no doors.
Man, now your bob on you, be catch them say, look, easy, easy. Until I really believed. Some sort of superstition in our game.
Tradition.
Juma
tradition word over there.
Look, omo nim say sadano ye bobo. If say a ball and you get 3 points enka ho nkomu nya hwe. But you unbelievable goals and omo share. Demoralize ye kakra. Me feel say I think when we came back we should have gotten a psychologist to sit these guys down, let them understand that it is part of the game.
Okay.
But but we are back. Like I said, your last win against Bichimno, I'm some kind of booster be. Say if you say bit my baby Jumano have.
Okay. 05. Yana no boano masia league in the best start no. Abrowetia what wait him no call.
Okay. Say that's what
and you better. But in a nutshell, I'm trying to say, sir, playing against a team, I won't consider good in the league. Kotoko coming into this game, Kwame Poku, whether so by start one starting, is going to be part of the team. Omanya Babayaya coming back. Saka Dauda. Kotoko Nimse Kodo. If they are not able to win this game, and there another pressure on its own, Ebeba. Right after this game, they are playing another game and also war. Enzema. So we are normally Baseke. Uwe Baseke, I will say Konkrai. So 3 games where games are a bit me define Kotoko season. A bit me my supporters they be refi last week because obi na free ma gedi na wotwe da na enra no gene and a man for any swat to home because some still got to supporters every woman is on the team. Chairman, is your boy said the chairman again. But I'm saying, sir, we want a good game and we are just hoping that we'll get a referee. You be you know, 2 coaches know see you here now watching and are reflecting. Yeah. I will say this. And Gonko General being decided game. Name players are them because a gamer Kyle ba Orban wa maso obedija.
No.
A gamer kotokoso tiano. Or person make a case say work mo any entimi ne wo mo amwa. Enye Kyle. So work mo betwa first wa. Yes Kyle mo betwa twa form so. What your kotoko supporter? Don't just be Mawuko, a spectator, barada. Come support. And we are hoping that we watch a wonderful game come tomorrow. Now may the better side Mawuko win the game.
Yeah, Oscar the Puncher, I don't pay me too.
Yeah, Mawuko, but that's it. I'm saying my team match and it's on the Kotoko Kaira game, which we all know say many time on Beshia Biano. If it is Baba Sports Stadium, at least you are assured of very good football. Obehebo Efe, and they are number 1 because Kaira about with young guys over the years, you know, no Efe. Listening to my brother who said there's a new hope, Sana Mihuno, for them. Say now Omoka Kai, time Omone Kotoko cry epe. Because those days, you know, now Monkai, but Omo who say Tokrobi Dawa, Omokako Mechi say, na Kotoko cry, so 5. I say 5. That stuff. Yes, so Moda among others are you better know my ball. And almost said Rakoko team now a loophole say womb for some time now. Obi Abeja to me say Asande Kodoko missing Abetamwa a big blow to the team. I just say Bia wa won't follow the exploit of Abetamwa. Kodoko team no add a lot to them. Even apart from scoring goal Krano, I think say that boy a fantastic player in the team. And of course, he him say Kodoko defender Samba O'Neill. And so a stalwart organizer at the defense team. Messena true caution and Abi Biatisa. And also idea Bejiri say bet me how on any day unless Coach Karim Zito can assure the fans say Ebia probably or replacement Bia Kodoko to Munda. And yes, idea Kaira ready to probably take advantage said the Okano. But may I sure say my brother and the team also knows Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium na Omoba, and there has not been any year Omaba Jani Ombedi Omabo Omumedi Jao Baba Rada. But MC Omo best has been a draw. Omunti Meshe Kodoko El Baba Rada. Tiana Mania Den Kakra Edema Muntina Omo can say this time round they would wish say motivation from the boys, you know, a bit to me more to me and win. And many are doing to some extent that Ulusu 2 games. Now when you became at your back ahead of Kodoko, Abra was a no more Sabiana a chance because in a game of football, no, so what the two baby and your matia now will call anymore Murabusa. So obviously at this stage last season about 5 points. What to me accumulated 7 I can't honor. I mean it is the best any team can have. And all young boys in so Mukutani idea. It is all going well, but Kotoko cannot continue to disappoint their fans. No, not at all. I think they're almost sorry from almost sleeping whatever because yes, and your man but there's still a league to play. Said the Amunina starts and got a call. Are yet to lose at Baba Sports Stadium. They are yet to even concede in the league and among others. Nina so ya there. As I said, supporters you know team in crime say Africa and almost and bad, but in the league they are not bad. As we speak now, Kodoko about 4 matches and 8 points, you know, or 3 more matches to play. Senor man, you know, Ganana Koya Momo even outstanding. Kaye Casas is here. If they win the 3 matches, they will be on top of the league on 17 points. It's not that bad. Say almost to me, I say. Nyami aduma Kaira Ochina. A chance of match Kaira, even with the outstanding 3 points in the crowd. Oma Benya 11 as against Kaira 12. Our more 3 or hodada. And you may want surrounded this game, Hono Edoson. Mijidi say, Kotokona should speak to themselves to say, yes, Kaira form Omade Basse say, and your previous form. They can come and pick the 3 points and go. Say, your Pesi can be bichra young crop for say, it is not over for us in the season. And I say, your target be to reach in the league. These are some of the games as how they convince because ye body karakake name of ye body say Kaira okuta form. What's Adriana boys, I started a new chapter. They are playing good football.
Papa.
Yes, I'm telling you, the likes of what Emmanuel Mafo and Go are doing. Goals, professional goals almost. Can be beach. Say Kaira Beshomo. As I say, Mediama. You know, Mediama had not lost game. And that's so we are very compact. But almost also it tells you the strength. Only a force in the league now. Just that for Kotosa or Beji League. But Kaira or the target. A year up to the 6th position inside the Brian Kana, a equivalent to Kaira or winning league. That's what I say. Say Kaira Cas already 6. No, dear, Waji league to their standard. Yes, Kotoko. Yes, here. Their focus is to win the league. Tiabe Kotoko Eddie Fofa to some of the football connoisseurs, as Ante Kotoko are falling. But Kaira could this I think so Waji league in all a match me supporters be taking the said ye kano nyame adoma china big matches be anyhow omonko the coming back of Asante Kotoko and the inform Kaira with new boys omo the terrain here the benya a wonderful match but I still think that it will be difficult for Kaira to beat Asante Kotoko even in their wounds. Before said the best for them probably on betima pick a point there if Kotoko eyomo basa. Other than that, Asante Kotoko krona etu omono omo miso ombe mia. Until they should also be very careful. Other things omo yeno. Ebia na de okohu no hohoi so hu se nsuo bia munane ade no. Wa hwe Kotoko de ne de enye nsuo. What you say? Aha, be ya ne oma fufuru bia and the one how many so bebre omo. Ankoye goals bebre kra ebetimi aye the maximum 3-pointer and no ebetimi aha ne oma. So Kinley, I think say you benya good match now. Aye, menya ne kese bebre. Other matches I think say you better break at the right time near discuss after games. But minim say how to folk I'm telling you say they can go and pick the 3 points. How to folk should go and pick the 3 points from Baseke. I'm telling you. Omo form no ayira kra. Omo say omo team no. Now they count among teams on relegation. To nyomo and money mu isabre and yoma say na. Bra 4 points on there. No what on. Now lastly, my memory coach from Paul Manso Abaso because of the fact that no kunya draw near for say and your man team said the near cannot be too many abremo but for a coach to pick a team within the week. Now was a kase a hokono a day at the matimo now but Ghana forces in no pick a point I think the coach from Paul Manso has started a good job. You ran the subsequent matches send your mama to me ako ADM. Mama league in my day. The lives of Kaira, Mama league in my day. And this is what we want. Competition here all over. And Sabi can we say no I could really but one trouble be 5 matches now for most say you for only a problem no one say my whatever they crown.
Okay, Oscar, Mero was say name mom and Kai we be di ha yenua ba bia friend no Suzy Atampaka 32 years odakoto post for him say ne baba ayira ne baba ne friend no Nafisa omote Adwato na omote na o say okachire Nafisa say onko dware Nafisa ko dware na Nafisa say oh ma me jonso aba afedie Nafisa babiu make us say yenua ba Suzy sundenden da koto post for him say yemwano na o hwehwe ne ba ayefo na Nafisa omote Adwato enti say what Nafisa nka unim baby owa obetimi aboa abusua na yehu Nafisa na ne maame akoma atone yam enti number ni nie Mami Suzy Atampaka the number no ye 0553 603162 0553 603162 na ya boa no na wahu ne ba ayefe no Nafisa 7 years ana kwada na di nti arahosem pa nti emo mpa ye na onhu no na bibia so enye fine. Jeff time no come for kakran so na yenye na yenko.
Oh yes me feel say the best ani ye dia to jado so and Yami adma games na ya papa mu no. I'm sure say has ko basike no for the first time it was some breakages no has in winning game or south side order against Karola United against Basiki has in 5 win, so they have to do the needful at a point where Omanya form they have to go and conquer even though a very tough game because Basiki for with only 2 points I feel an opportunity to play a Kasa home grounds a very tough game they want to win that has a mighty team now Opese or G-Liga now I drop a point to feed then means also Kojishim. So Mema has double chance but they have to win the game. Draw crap, no, many too satisfied, but a win for them would be good. But some hard work. Last time I'm call number goalless. Now a tough game. Some referees decision being at the koi. A bit here, home team, a bit here, they are waiting. But I want to try my best. No munya the needful results of Famra. Kotokonso, Karela United. They to account for Karela United. Some person supporters no GDA or team there. Despite the ABCBR, they have to win. That any game at that form.
Yes.
Nurudin Amedu. Coach, you know. On how to play Kotoko. So Boa also you careful. Na usi se urumayi or mind games bia or catch them crown because park and I saw or Kotoko so be you can fight that. So
Nuru Ahmed.
Yes.
A former player and so
ball
park and so
say you can say so Boko Toko and has or a class posteruma. The team have to tell a place and say neutral grounds. Go on one of the TV so and she say no answer any breeze pitch near okay fans no so ma virtual empty
intimidation
yes so you don't quite a bit mabo intina kotokone as no almost struggle pass mo team there almost team na team there on the offer no almost struggle because teams ne ba ho a na dey so we be see now I hope say weekend they win a very good game.
Okay.
See be point am dey adikuto bi atato.
Ne fa few calls na ye peja yemu. Ye bia homa no number no ye 0246677566 and 0502667711. Oba na edin komo sisi na ye tie de ode ba. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Joe, good morning.
Yeah, I mean I didn't be free.
Okay,
Yakubu, Yentio.
Now, me pacho, but you also say, almost all the coach in the top of your head. In some of design. And then our pattern. My ambition is, I know the catcher says, last in the family. 1 to 29. 10, and I want to an election or 2 days. And at the also. You know, I can talk about so. Yeah, least no meaning say, yeah, Kwana, yeah, Kwapita, a good idea, Ghana, to go to Conkai. And she, my almost good luck. Bye bye.
Okay, but I say, and all dia also, or the Abba, in Tinasa and a tear, or by a bedding commerce here, Lions Dams about Copena, a active this year, and 0246677566. Yeah, hello, good morning. All right, into Obaso a bit made in come. Jeff, you back on
okay, Name Adoma, ye kesebe koso na ebusafo ne adofo na ye kai mo se otumfo asen hene ebusa panyin Kwadwo esuopem ena odafo mi na dodo na afe no Joseph Owusu onya 85 years na de omni se Name Adoma Saturday, December 6, and yedeno ebetompem ewo Asenhene Palace ewo sepase ohone de the late Kwadwo swapem ebeto na yetimi aye nhye bia eka ho bia intino adofo na nhye ewo sepase na on the 6th of December yemfa opanyi entompem na nhye aka no yemfa enhye susukama ne enkrakra ne tikrakrakra nti na me aduma 6 December na ebeba so nti ye ka busafo na.
Okay, nti hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mawuko Doe.
Yeah, me no dey be afrefi na enko.
Your friend Isaac with a Peter Crowdy.
Okay, Isaac Tadi, yentio.
Aha, Michia Jeff ana Carlos Semetia. Na me kame shete bigi we are papa send me and code Takaba to a chama dia and Chelsea gave you goals maybe over 1.5 billion and Nanke dia son ya biso. We there group now WhatsApp no. All the money be so about we are there for 1 to 1 to be there no catch big amount there.
Okay.
Now for the attack wa
Okasa mete why mete okasa. Okay, me that's pa so no dear. Obia o de hia no. Akasima me nu na sorry na kasebo ne ba. Ti na eno so ene de tie. Me guso e kai amanfo se akoda ye fere Nafisa 7 years Nafisa wayira e wadoato ayehwehwe no Nafisa 7 years wayira ne maame din de Suzy Atampaka nti watene ho asem unna kira kwan a obetima frɛ 0553 603162 0553 603162 na ehwe na amane maame. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. I'm say afre for no lines no e die hwamo nti ye de besi wo na ya apagya mu say ye brother so ye be ko minim Carola mo support to Kumasi ana.
Oh, yeah, the Ghana have baby was supporters.
Hey sir, titina on baba.
Inshallah. Yeah, from Beba. Bebre now so a monitor angel tino.
Okay, yeah.
More manti and I ain't me from no.
Yes.
Definitely on BT programming na Yambo mo de omo supported the Ababe Taichi Yambo Echina. Yeah, was so much optimism in tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
Mo can coach Nuru Huasem, and I think that is also a very key factor.
Yeah.
I say the kind of motivation na the babe bokoto ko echina no tino medo biase na madam nso ase se mama ekonya ne na mede kakra dia babe to your fan base no nyambo echina momra me good football and good results for Kerala United.
Okay, the communications director for Kerala United say Mubarak and watin in Canon T live on Angel 96.1 and pay ye do somno AC ewa ha na Kasiebono enso aba ntina sa na temidi e de Mawuko metem de ma don sama the macho man na eno so ene said ya hunsem etie nti Kasiebono na eba just after this na sa na tie magavon asia magavon
like it's everywhere for everyone
ekunim die mre no asaba afedie me winisa asa obi ani abre esisa word jollof do the luckiest season 3 aba when ya kwanya ebema waso wola kahwe na se utie yi a ubeje sika guboto
ye wo akwan mienu a wobetumi afa so abeka sa agudie ho ne edi kan no fa wo phone na bo *712#.
Angel
Abani Bobby Rikosu Angel Semotepi Rikosu Angel Kaseye Bobby Rikosu Angel FM.
Abusuafo adumienu abo yama munina akwaba ebra no anya so yeda wotwadi ampo nyankopɔ ase November bosome no ne da di ka papa enne fa yekɔ jojo said October ede yekɔ ye no a wo memo ene kɔfa ma so nsama yeboabo no se prem to breka se yebo yede fa Angel 96.1 FM so ede aba besomo